What is going on, everybody? Extra motherfucking Fury in the house. How's everybody doing tonight? Good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Unless you said I'm doing shitty. In that case, sorry. That sucks. Yeah. I was gonna leave that little fucking heater on. I think the noise is gonna annoy me. We'll see how I do with it off. All right, everybody. Pure Ant Fury is on Fridays, and occasionally I have these little random extra Furies. And I like to explain the Fury to people. I don't know if that made any sense, but so consider Pure Ant Fury the motherload of Furies. It is the holy grail of Furies. It is the mecca of Furies. Okay. Then you got your medium-sized Furies, which is Xtra Fury. That's what these are, which I'll get to in just a second. And then you got your little bite-sized rants, which are little miniature Furies. Now, Xtra Fury, this one definitely in particular, is literally usually stuff just made up, or I mean not made up, but leftover rants that I didn't get to on Pure Ant Fury. And that's why I said this one in particular, because two of the main things on the chopping block from Friday I didn't get a chance to get to, which was Brixie and I don't even remember the guy's fucking name. I don't even fucking care. But somebody had sent something to me about him doing some shit that I usually rant about. You know, I got eyes and ears fucking everywhere. Isn't that weird? I mean, I don't think it's weird, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just honored that people fucking look out for shit. And they see shit and they're like, yeah, Hive, you should rant about this. Fuck these people. So yeah, somebody sent me something about this dude. And I went and checked it out. And yeah, I found something else too. So there was fucking two things this dude did I was going to rant about. And I saw something very interesting about the smart play bricks that I thought was worth a little bit of ranting about, maybe a lot, I don't know, but definitely worth talking about, because I know everybody's been talking about it, but I'm just telling you, man, this smart play stuff is very interesting to me. It's very interesting to me. The money that they've put into this shit, man. Which, ironically, you know, I made a video about this a long time ago about I did two videos about Lego, in particular about the rise of Lego and like the fall of Lego. And it is so crazy that so many things they're doing now is like parallel to the things that they were doing 20 fucking years ago, where they pretty much almost went bankrupt. The only difference now is they're so much more popular, but not even just that they're popular, but that they've turned themselves and given themselves that premium kind of aspect, which at this point, I feel like for the most part, all right, no, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. I would split it 50-50, where half of me is like, yeah, they could keep calling themselves premium, but you know, saying and you know, talk and action are two different fucking things, you know, because there's a lot of shit that they're doing that's not fucking premium. But the other half says, okay, look, clearly Lego sets are pretty fucking sexy. You know, you don't have to say all of them, but fucking Christ, man, they put out like over 800 goddamn fucking products a year. So, I mean, some of them are bound to be freaking dynamite, even if they're out of any normal person's price range. They're still beautiful sets. I remember years ago, one of my earlier, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember. I don't think Pure Fury was out yet. I don't remember. But I remember going off about Rivendell. And nothing about how it looked, but just the price of it. I'm like, what the fuck? Now I kind of wish I would have bought that motherfucker, honestly. Rivendell is like one of the most beautiful Lego sets. And I'm not saying it's the best. I'm just saying it's one of the most beautiful Lego sets. And I know a lot of people could be like, oh, this mosaic. And no. Rivendell is beautiful, not just because it's such a well-designed set, or not just because of the lore and context behind it, not because of the Easter eggs either, just like it's a combination of all these things, but because the designers did such a good job with the color scheme and the techniques. The fuck, man? Can you imagine being an insanely huge Lego fan and Lord of the Rings fan, but you just can't really afford these fucking $300 to $600 sets? Ain't that about a kick in the nuts? Man, I feel like I'm talking about kicking in the nuts before I even given you guys a round of applause. Woo! Nobody's kicking you guys in the nuts. Thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate it. It's been a rough day. You know? It's been a rough day. Not only was it a sad day because of, saying goodbye to Good Morning Brick World. Go back and watch it if you want to see me cry. But man, I was saying earlier today that a couple people had joked around about, behind the scenes, like messaged me about if I was going to cry, like the trolls. Hi, what about the trolls? They're gonna make fun of you. You know what I mean? They're gonna clip that shit. I was like, fucking troll. Like, I give a fuck about the goddamn fucking trolls, man. The trolls can go fucking suck a fart out of my asshole. I'm worried about me. I'm gonna fucking rant about my goddamn fucking. Oh, look at Hive crying like a little fucking bitch. Yeah, man. I'm the one that's going to be fucking going off on my ass. And don't get me wrong. That's just me being fucking ignorant. It was fine that I cried on Good Morning Brick World. I dare anybody. Look, I'm grabbing the microphone. And I'm going to look into the fucking camera. I dare anybody to fucking come up to me at Brick World Chicago and say something. Unless I like you, then I'm just going to probably hug you. Where were we? Oh, as is tradition. The lurkers, jerkers, twerkers, the haters, hate watchers, and my personal favorites, the secret admirers. A round of applause for all of you. All right. I feel like we're off to a good start tonight. Look, I got to work tomorrow. It's kind of the same deal that happened the other night. It's the reason why I stopped Pure Fury at 2 hours. Because if I didn't have to work on Saturday, I would just kept fucking going on. Probably a good 3.5 hour, maybe 4 hour stream. Speaking of which, just a little announcement. I'm really itching to start doing some Hive streams again. And just having random ass fucking friends come on and talking about some random ass shit. No structure, no pressure, you know? Because going through all of those Good Morning Brick Rolls, dude, I haven't gone through all the Hive streams. I watched some occasionally here and there, you know? But going through all those Good Morning Brick Rolls when I was making that montage, man, oh my God, I was in nostalgia heaven. Just listen to all the conversations and stuff that we had, all the different people that would just kind of come in, shoot the shit for a while, whatever, speak their piece. You know, sometimes we talk about something serious, sometimes we not talk about something serious. And then, they go on, do whatever they're doing. I really miss that, because having a show that's got structure to it is really nice. Don't get me wrong. I think it's important. But just getting on a stream and just, like I said, shooting the shit, building some Lego. Maybe I'll be drawing. Maybe I'll just be sitting here talking to you guys. But yeah, I do miss those days. All right, let's go through the chat, and then we can get to these rants. Oh, by the way, I don't have anything nice to say tonight, so I'm not gonna be sappy or anything. Owen's Brick Studio, what's going on? Hello first. Yes, you are. I appreciate you. Hope you're well. Mayo, what is going on? Streamers for life. I know, right? I feel like I should get that tattooed on me. I'm good. How are you, man? I'm fucking groovy. I'm doing great. It's awesome. Barley, what's up? Yes. Hashtag rest in peace, Brick World. Yeah, man. Look, I am probably the most critical of myself. I don't think anybody's going to say anything about me that I haven't already fucking said. I don't give a shit if it's just my temperament or just my fucking jacked up teeth. But I also acknowledge, how important, not just to me, but to other people as well, Good Morning Brick Road was. Which is why, I handed the baton over to Lego Longoria. So that way, yes, it's not going to be my Good Morning Brick World, but the spirit will live on through his stream, through his Good Morning Brick World. And I'll be hanging out too. Yeah. I'll definitely be like a guest co-host for at least a few episodes, like the first few episodes. So we got some transition going on. Get Cubes out there. What's up? How you doing, brother? It's good to see you, my friend. Bricks by Drake in the house. Dried your tears. Yeah, they're dry. Yeah, man, I'll tell you, the two videos that Brick Babe got everybody to do, saying all those nice things, I cried on both of those. I also got teary-eyed a couple times, a couple different things going on, but at the very end, when I was, saying my goodbye on the show, I think that one got me the worst, because I started getting a little choked up. Like, I didn't know if I was going to be able to talk right. Fucking tell you, man. Scott's Blocks, what's going on, man? How you doing? Awesome video. Thanks, man. I really enjoyed it too. I'm just here for the Pure Rant Fury scrolling disclaimer. Oh shit, do I still got one? Oh, I erased it and changed it for Good Morning Brick World. Please say goodbye to that like button. Oh shit. Don't worry, I'll make another one. Let's see here. What we got here? Backroads in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? Bearded Brickman, what's going on, man? How you doing? It's good to see you. It seemed like a loss from day one. Smart Bricks. Yeah. We'll get to that. Definitely, for sure. Bricks made a follow-up video to his. Yeah, I've got the video, and that's what I was wondering about the other night on Pure Rant Fury. I didn't get to it, obviously, but the whole thing was, I wonder if I should just show his picture and say my rant, or if I actually like react to watch the video. I don't really know yet because I still haven't watched the video, but I've heard a lot about it. I've heard a lot of shit about it. Jake, what's up, man? Says hi. How the hell are you? What's on the agenda today, or should I say, who is on the agenda today? Some fucker. I can't remember his name. And look, I know. I'm calling the person a fucker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my loose lips. Because I don't even know the person. They could be fucking sweet as punch. I don't fucking know. I only know what I see on the internet. And I'm sorry. I saw some fucking whack ass shit. But it's just par for the fucking course. God. Man, look, I'm a fuck up, all right? I fuck up all kinds of shit. I am the fucking least goddamn perfect person in the fucking world. I can freely admit that. But you know what? I don't like... With my temper, I slip up sometimes. I'm trying to be a better fucking person. Sometimes I just get fucking in a rage. It's not like pure rant fury. That's just over-exaggerated bullshit. But what I'm trying to say is, man, like, with the exception of a couple fucking personality goddamn flaws, I try to make sure that I don't do shit to you guys that I don't fucking like. Like, hey, I'll give this set away. All you got to do is like and subscribe, suck my fucking dick, and tag 3 friends. Or, you know, we're streaming, we're having a good time, and I'm like, hold up, everybody. Hold up. Let me tell you about this drink called Powerade Zero. It tastes delicious. And I say, it also, you know, like, what the fuck? You guys didn't hear about a fucking... You guys don't hear about me talk about this? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, there's shit I just won't fucking do because I don't like it. Now, if other people do it, that's fine. Whatever. It just gives me more content, you know what I mean? But it's nothing personal. I don't fucking know any of these people, man. But there are some people. Look, people that make like short form content, like most of the time, I don't really give a fuck. It's whatever. It's not like I lose sleep over it. It's annoying sometimes. Most of the time, I actually laugh at most of the shit. And I definitely support my friends that do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, like, it's not necessarily about jealousy. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe there's definitely jealousy in there. But it's more about, like, fucking confusion. I don't like, look, if content were restaurants, I am definitely not a 5-star fucking restaurant. Okay? I am not a 5-star restaurant. You don't need a sous chef to make pure rant fury. I consider myself at least in the Waffle House fucking range, okay? I'd even fucking stick with Waffle House because those motherfuckers know how to fight. But then you got other people, and look, this isn't an insult. It's whatever, okay? Because clearly my shit is pretty fucking mind-numbing, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to say whatever. But, like, other content is like fucking fast food. Like, just Happy Meals and shit. And you know what? That's fine too. But goddamn, a lot of fucking people like Happy Meals instead of fighting at Waffle House. Shit. Dude, I don't even know where the fuck I was even going with that shit, man. It doesn't even matter. Who else is out there? Me's? Damn it. I always forget. Fuck. Sorry, my memory's going. Hope you're well. I hope you're well, my friend. It's good to see you. Yes, an Extra Fury live. It's something else. I'll tell you what. Maybe if gas prices come down, so will Lego. That's a good one. Just like when inflation went back down, so did Lego's prices. That's right, Barley. Gently stroke the like button. Caress it, damn it. Do it now. Do it now. Trolls and simps. I am going to have to eventually pull out my hypocrite card. Because I'll tell you what, man, if I start doing them hot tub streams, ooh wee, I'm going to be looking for simps. Come watch my hot tub stream. What's up, Oaktown? 18 or older, though. Hate watchers is how you know you made it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man, I ain't seen trolls. I ain't seen my trolls in a while. I'd say they probably grew up, but I already just assumed they were just fucking immature adults anyways. And when I say immature, I don't mean like immature in a good way. Like they're fucking funny. If trolls are actually funny, I don't know. What's up, Oldendorf? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Prince Bricks, man. What's fucking kid? What's up, Brent? How you doing, man? I joined you right now too. Yeah, there's some people I figured would probably join pretty quick, but I appreciate it. What's up, Brick Maiden? How you doing? Look at this Prop 2 Extra Fury stream. Just throwing people off. I'm sure people were like watching shows and I don't know, playing some fucking games, hanging out with their family, and then their notifications went off, and they're like, a fucking Hive stream. Oh shit, a Hive stream. I said, oh shit, a fucking Hive. I hope you're well, Brick Maiden. Thank you for being here. I hate this creator as Look, I hope nobody gives a shit what I fucking say. Like who cares? For instance, I was watching Ask Him and R the other day. Fucking Ask Him and R is a video I look forward to watching every week. I don't always watch all of his reviews. Some do, some don't. You know what I mean? It just depends on what fucking, what the set is or whatever he's doing. But I always love watching Ask Him and R. I wish he'd go back to the news, man. That was some good shit when he used to do the news. Because Ryan's fucking funny. Anyways, so watching Ask Him and R the other day, and yeah, man, he fucking stops with the ad shit, man. Fucking starts fucking doing some, I don't know, razzle dazzle fucking gambling card shit. I don't know what the fuck it was, but was it annoying? Yeah. It was fucking annoying. I ranted about it the other night. Is it gonna make me like not like Ryan, or you think he'll be my friend, or I'm gonna not like Ask Him an R? Fuck no. Are you kidding me? But that's because that's how much I like that particular show, anyways. Again, Ryan's my friend. But what I'm saying is, other people aren't as forgiving as I am. You know what I'm saying? So, who's got thin skin? You talking about Scott? I don't know what you mean, man. I don't know what you mean. Britt, what's up, dude? Ain't seen Rich in a minute. Rich, you were in the montage, in the Good Morning montage. Yeah, man. OG. Sorry. I've been really getting lost in a lot of memories lately. Because the other thing that's so crazy about going through all this Good Morning Brick Worlds is, again, seeing people that you haven't seen in a long time. It's just so wild. Lego Mike, what's going on? Oh, nah, man, I appreciate that. Thank you. Hoarder 66 in the house. I can't remember if I said hi, man. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. Okay, you guys, let's get into the fucking rants. I ain't got nothing nice to say, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. Again, I'm still trying to decide if I should just rant about this shit with Brixie or if I should react to the video. I don't know. We'll see how much time we got. Yeah, because I definitely have to get a good night's sleep tonight. I have to work tomorrow. Hey man, how you guys liking the blue flames, right? I figured for Xtra Fury, that's what we do. Blue flames, blue flames. All right. I'm pretty sure that what I'm about to show you guys is real. It says our NFL #1 draft pick, Fernando Mendoza, spent today building an unreleased set of Lord of the Rings Minas Tirith. Look, everybody in the chat, does anybody know? Is this validated? Can you guys tell me? I'm pretty sure it's fucking real. I've seen it at a couple different places. So I'm just like, what? Because you're in what, fucking NFL, you get some special treatment, man. Fucking what the shit? That's not cool. Does it? What's going on? You guys got anything to say about that? New ink too high? Yeah. So I got my blue flames like redone. And it when I turn my arm, it doesn't look right. You know what I mean? Because it's supposed to be lined up like with my arm just hanging down. But I got 42 tattooed. So both my arms, I've got, I don't know, like 75% of everything that I kind of want to get on them. So I'm slowly going a little bit at a time. I've got like these circuitry lines and these black flames, and I've got like I got a lot of shit that I got really planned, but you know, a little bit at a time. It's one thing because I made a very hard line decision that will I buy some Lego this year? Probably. I don't know what. I don't really. I'm not buying the N1 the Mandalorian Starfighter. I want to, and I might, but I don't think I'm gonna get the Super Star Destroyer. It's fucking too big, man. And that's crazy because I got all, obviously I got a huge fucking Lego room, but you never know. Like, we're still in the process. Like, something may happen. We could move. And if we move, we will probably downsize, which is fine. I have no problem with that. So that's 2 UCS sets right out of the way. Does anybody know what the third one was? There a third one? Shit, I feel like Ryan talked about it and I missed it or forgot or something. I had thought for a while they were gonna do Kit from Knight Rider, which would have been like pretty much a day one buy, unless it was fucking Technic. Dude, man, you guys want to hear a fucking rant? I mean, I'm not gonna say it, but I'm just saying a would-be rant. If they made fucking Knight Rider, Kit out of fucking Technic, I can't. I can't. I can hardly even fucking think about it, man. Oh my god, that would just be doing that dirty. Oh, fuck, man. I just don't get the appeal of Technic. Look, I will say the F1 cars look pretty nice. The big ones. The motorcycles look pretty cool. you know, I don't know, a Land Rover maybe. I don't know, fucking crane. That's my fucking symbol for crane, by the way. But the cars, for anybody new around here, because I know I have a lot of new followers and stuff, and I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Thank you for putting up with my bullshit. Look, the icon cars, you know, the DeLorean from Back to the Future, the fucking Ghostbusters car, what's that one for fucking James Bond? Like a martini, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Yeah, those are beautiful fucking cars. The 89 Batmobile, even though that's, would you call the 89 Batmobile Technic because it's got a shitload of Technic in it? But the difference is that is smooth and like butter. But all these other ones, man, what the fuck? I don't understand any of the appeal to it. You gotta fucking, how the fuck, hold on, man. Give me a second. Give me a second. We're gonna fucking do this shit right, man. Hold up. Because we gotta talk about this. Because I am so fucking sick. Like, I understand art, you know, it's subjective. I get it. But look. How the fuck are you gonna have this beautiful car? This beautiful, smooth looking car. Oh my God. Like, look at the back. It's a beautiful fucking car. And then you got this Technic car rolling up. Fucking no windshield. Got a little knob on top so you can turn the fucking tires. A billion, looks like it got shot up with a fucking Uzi. Fucking more holes than Swiss cheese in it. Oh, here, take $80. Here, take $120 for this fucking, like, man. All right, where were we? I think I'm missing people in the chat, man. I'm sorry about that. I just kind of fucking went off. I just don't know why they haven't made Kit. They've made every F1 car on the fucking planet. All kinds of monuments. It's like, we get it, Lego. We get it. You saw F1 and you're just like, come on, yeehaw, give me some of that F1. Because you have been shoving F1 up my ass for over a fucking year now. And look, I enjoy it. I've become a new fan. But hey, it's like, it's not that big of a fucking pond, Lego. How about letting some other fucking sets kind of swim around? Fucking F1 all over the place. Fucking. I don't even know where they're putting all these goddamn sets. I haven't been to a Lego store. It's been a minute. I don't know if it's been a year or more, but it's definitely been many, many months. So I don't know where they're putting all these sets. Where are they putting all these sets, everybody? I feel like there's a lot of fucking sets out right now. And, you know, and the hits, they just keep on coming. Austin Bricks, what is going on? How you doing, Austin, man? It's good to see you, brother. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Catching up on the Good Morning Broker from this morning. I fucking love you, Hive. Oh, I love you too, brother. Oh, man. I love you too. So fitting that Shy's bit was the last part of that second tribute video. Shit got me in the feels. Yeah. I was crying like a little goddamn bitch, man. I mean, I was like, there was a few times teary-eyed, but yeah, there was definitely many times, like, I just, like, I had to take off my glasses because I kept fucking wiping all the goddamn tears away. I was like, man, who the fuck is this guy? Who is this guy? Like a train fan, I guess players are now part of LAN. Players? What do you mean, like fucking video game players, man? You talking about like fucking? You're at the club, man. You're like, look at me, I'm a player. What's up, baby? Liam in the house. Oh, Liam, what's going on, man? I've got to get an estimate on my truck. So that's gonna kind of determine a few things. Because yeah, my truck's kind of fucked up at the moment. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Reaction to video. Oh, well, maybe we'll do that. It's just because it's half an hour long, so I'm going to fucking speed his ass up. You're in the montage too, Rich. I can't remember how many times. You know who? So I knew there was going to be a couple people that I was going to miss, like when I was making the montage, because there's hundreds of Good Morning Brick Worlds, and the first 100 were 3 hours long. They were from 9 to 12. And then, yeah, every other one was like 2 hours long, you know? So, and one of the ones that popped up in my head today, just out of the blue, I don't even know why I thought about it, just right out of the blue, I was like, fuck. I remember there was a clip with Brick Clicker because we had him on the show. And somewhere along the way, man, I must have just misplaced that clip or something when I was, you know, putting it all together. Yeah. Yeah, it's I will tell you, and I usually don't promote my shit, you know what I mean? I'm kind of bad at it anyways, but like I highly recommend everybody go back and watch Good Morning Brick World. All these Good Morning Brick Rolls. I mean, I wouldn't start at the very beginning because you know, the first couple are kind of boring. Even like when I had Greg on the first time, it's not like horrible to watch. I mean, but it starts getting good once I have a panel, which I can't remember how. It's not too far into it, but once more people start coming on, that's when a lot of the conversations really start getting interesting. And just throughout the years, yeah, all kinds of people. And the Hive streams are even crazier. I got to go back and start watching some of those Hive streams, man, because those are even wilder. Because we all, even Sands, like everybody, kept a lock on the profanity and stuff like that on Good Morning Brick World. Because I mean, you know, we'd slip up every once in a while and stuff, but like, because it was, I even without structure, I knew in the beginning when I made it that I wanted it to be friendly, you know, not necessarily like for kids, but just friendly. So anyways, where we're at, I mean, I'm way behind. We gotta get moving. Sorry, I'm whizzing through the comments here. I say it all the time. Technic is great for support, but not for design. Agreed. The only reason I can see Technic's playability, Kit, Airwolf, 18 Van, the list goes on. Yeah, but you know they're not going to do Airwolf because, you know, obvious reasons. 18's questionable because there's a lot of like real crazy gun violence, I think, in that one. But Kit, I think they could pull off Kit easy just because of the car itself. You know what I mean? And they've already done, well, they did A-Team too. Because they already did A-Team and Knight Rider in Dimensions, Lego Dimensions. A Technic CMF. That's crazy. Aussie Adams Bricks in the house. What's up? How you doing? No, dude, I totally understand, man. Look, we all got lives. We all got things we got to do. You know what I mean? That's what we can do. Britt. Hi, Brittany. How are you tonight? Thank you for being here, as always. I think I threw a lot of people off throwing this fucking stream right now. Oh, NFL players. Wait, what was the first comment? Shit. Damn it. I'm sorry, man. I'm just way behind here. Anyway, I guess players are now part of land. Oh, the NFL players. Well, even land members don't have it yet. Like the show like that, right? I don't know. Who knows, man? You know, I guess if you're in the cool club, you do what the fuck you want. Papa Trip in the house. What's up? What's up? How you doing? It's good to see you. All right, guys. Let me get this ready. So we talked about that. All right. Here we go. A little quickie rants before we get into everything. These are leftover rants from Pure Rant Fury the other night. So saw this. Would you look at that? Black visors. And here's the thing. I wanna just make a statement. Okay. I just want to make a statement. So first of all, let's just say, see this. This is a different type of Star Wars product, right? But look, they got the visors black. Like they're supposed to be. And I hear from time to time when us Star Wars fans or any fandom, but Star Wars fans are usually the ones that, you know, obviously everybody complains about. But anytime we talk about this stuff, and we'll just stick with Lego. Anytime me or Ryan or anybody else says, hey, man, look, Lego, you said that, you know, you pay attention to every detail, consistency, premium, only the best is good enough, fucking blah, blah, blah. We're on a pedestal. Everybody suck our dick. But then you don't do fucking black visors. You know, and here's the thing. You know, when I hear people go, dude, who cares about black visors? It's not that big of a deal. Those are the same motherfuckers back when I was growing up that said that kind of shit when us nerds would argue about stuff, or like we'd say like, hey, that's not right, that's not accurate, or whatever. Like, what's the big deal? It's not that big of a deal. Sorry. Even if I wasn't trying to hold Lego to their own goddamn fucking standards, I think it's a big deal. And so do a lot of other fucking fans that spend a lot of money and love Lego and love Star Wars and love accuracy. Are there some things that they can't really have any control over? Of course. And with the exception of my complete insane fucking ramblings, everybody understands that. Well, and then there's just some fucking people out there that are just fucking dumb and they're assholes. They're not going to understand anything. You can't argue with them. It's like fucking playing chess with a goddamn pigeon, whatever. But most of us are understanding. But if you're going to say all this shit, like paying attention to detail and blah, 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 you know what I mean? And then mess up something as easy as like making the visors fucking black instead of whatever the fuck it was, silver or some shit. Because you know what that isn't? It's not premium. And if you're going to tote with your nose in the air and try swinging around a big fucking bill and dick, then you better fucking be able to back that shit the fuck up. But no, I mean, we see you do it with other fucking themes. Dual molded legs and printed fucking arms. Oh, but us Star Wars fans, oh, those people, you know, they're crazy. Yeah. Anyways. It's fucking giving me a headache. I feel like I need some fucking Advil. It's pretty sad because we're not talking about a difficulty level. I know, right? Right? The fuck? And sometimes it's almost like they're going backwards on shit. And then they make up excuses. You know? Oh, man, a lot of people, they fucking complain about Ryan, but I'll tell you what. They definitely fucking should be complaining about me. Because Ryan, you know, he's fucking at least calm about his fucking rants. It's just, it's frustrating, you know? It's not just about being mad. It's about being frustrated. Because, again, there's people out there that be like, you know, we get tired of hearing you complain. You get tired of this. You get tired of that. I saw somebody the other day talking about we're tired of all, all the criticism against land. Well, it's like, motherfucker, I'm tired of everybody fucking sucking ass. Shit, myself included. Fucking, I mean, what? You gotta have Hive tell Lego to do better? Huh? Or are we really, some of us really gonna go down that route and just fucking just go ahead and double down, and say it loud and say it proud. Lego's premium. Premium costs money, bitch. If you can't afford it, go play with fucking Duplo, or not Duplo. What's the fucking fake Lego? Like Luma bricks or some shit? Which, goddamn, I bought some of those sets, man. They're great. But they're not making fucking slave ones. I see somebody that Clugged Their Empire in the house. What's going on? You know how many people went from getting on average 15 of that battle pack to 0 because of the silver visors? I am one of those people who probably would have gotten 20. Wish the 332nd wasn't in it, though. I would also say, and look, obviously I'm a Star Wars fan, but some of you are definitely a lot deeper in some Star Wars than I am. How's battle pack building been? How's army building been lately? Like the last year or so? Because even though I don't have my ear to the ground, I really feel like I haven't seen much of that going on in a while. I'm not talking about mocks. I'm talking about just army building. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If anything, I think I've seen more like knights. I will say, man, True Squad and his friends, man. You guys see that shit with his droids? Roger. It's like fucking thousands of them, man. Oh, shit. Smokey. What's going on, Smokey? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, I need to get to the bottom of this chat. Ryan crying in his rant is so awkward, though. Was he crying? I'm sure if he was, I probably saw it, but I just can't remember. I remember him crying. I don't know. Shit, man. I cried probably enough for everybody on the fucking internet this morning. What's up, Mav? How you doing, dude? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. All right, let's get back to it. Everybody. Yeah, fuck those black visors, I guess. All right, let's get to a meme and then move on to a rant. Say perhaps to drugs. Man, listen. When they tell you, like, say no to drugs, be like, don't tell me what to fucking do, even if you are going to say no to drugs. Like, I'm a grown-ass adult. What if I walked up to you and I said, say no to alcohol? You should tell me to go fuck off. Like, don't tell me not to fucking have a drink, baby. All right, guys. This is the new dude on the scene that got into my radar. Now, let me just say, as always, I don't fucking know this person, okay? So when everybody's like, oh, you're being so mean to this guy, like, I don't fucking know him. But who would I be if I were just to see some shit that I think is, fucking lame, and not rant about it? So somebody brought to my attention this person called Vader Bricks. And they sent me a reel where, let's see if it's the next picture. It is. Says, asking my fiance how many followers I need to quit my job and do Lego content full time. And she's like telling all this shit, like doing all this stuff. Can we get it done, Lego? Can we get it done? Now, look, before I move on to the other rants about this guy, a lot of people will be like, oh, Hive. You're such a fucking angry fuck. Why you gotta go in and just shit on everybody's fucking real cornflakes? You know? And you're gonna complain that she's on the screen? What's wrong with you? Well, I mean, that's a whole nother fucking path of conversation. What's wrong with me? But look, I don't really care necessarily. It's kind of annoying because I don't know what the fuck. Generally, I would say people are just joking around about stuff. But I feel like they're like, well, let's see if it might work. It doesn't matter anyways, because this is pure rant fury, and I'll rant just about anything. So moving on. So I saw this and I was like, I looked on his page and I was like, all right, yeah, okay, yeah, fucking, I'll rant about that. You know what I mean? It just seems like something that'd be up my rant tree. You know, you shaking my rant tree? Then I saw this. And again, I don't know this guy. He might be sweet as punch. He might be like a good dad, a good son. I don't know, a good coworker. Whatever, you know. And I want everybody to understand something. Just like in the Lego world, just because somebody's got some Star Wars shit doesn't mean I'm automatically just going to be like, oh, yeah, man, let's be friends. I love you. I don't fucking. What, you think everybody would just like me? Hell fucking no. So I saw this $35,000 give or 35,000 giveaway, right? And I was like, oh no. I was like, dude, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Oh my God. Follow on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Links in bio. Comment done when finished. Extra entry for sharing on your story. Oh my God. Why? And some people, you know, look, if you're new and you don't understand, like, hi, what's wrong with the giveaway? You know, some people might even go like as far as like, Hive, didn't you just do a giveaway this morning, motherfucker? What are you hypocriting on these people now? No. Now look, let me explain the fucking difference just in case anybody is wondering. I have members. I barely promote myself. And if anybody's watched any of my streams long enough, they know me or whatever, they know I don't bullshit you guys, and I explain and tell you guys how grateful I truly am just giving me your fucking time. Okay? But there are people that really enjoy my content and they want to support me any way they can, and they donate or they're a member or whatever. And fuck, man, I'm not gonna cry on Xtra fucking Fury, okay? But I already feel getting a little fucking emotional just because people do these extra things, man, and I love them for it. So when they do these things, I like to express my gratitude in ways that I can. So every month, I do a member giveaway. Occasionally, from time to time, I like to do stuff for my subscribers as well. So I'll give away something to subscribers, you know, like I did today. What I don't do is lure people in with fucking free shit. That's disingenuous. How about luring people in just with good fucking content? I mean, for fuck's sake. I know people will think I'm just jealous that people do this stuff. Like, again, is there a sense of like jealousy and in a weird fucking universal way? Yes. But it's more about like just the principle of things. Could I make videos lying, clickbaiting, tell you guys, hey man, tonight we're going to look at my nuts, and then I don't show you my nuts? Fucking say, hey, I made a bet with Mrs. Hive. If I don't get 100,000 fucking goddamn followers, I got to sell all my Lego. Or maybe I should talk about sets that I think fucking suck ass. But I'm like, man, ooh, wait, I can't wait to spend my money on those Lego sets. Dude, I could fucking sing and fucking dance, dude. There's all kinds of shit I could fucking do that's not me to get fucking engagement, clicks, likes, followers. So, for those that like that stuff, and I want everybody to understand something, because everybody knows I love fucking distinctions. I'm not talking about short form content. Okay? That to me is more of an art form. It's not my fucking cup of tea. Sometimes I see it. There's plenty of times, like I see CPA fall out there, him or Harry, they'll make short form stuff about stuff that's interesting. Sometimes I'm like, it's not my cup of tea. But then other times I'm like, oh, that's really fucking cool. You know what I mean? But the point is, it's fucking content. They work at it. They come up with ideas. They edit, you know? What I'm talking about is when people fucking lie or they clickbait you into shit that's not fucking what you thought it was. Or they're just being disingenuous about whatever. When I see fucking Harry make a bunch of Ninjago fucking videos, like, I like Ninjago. I got Ninjago City Gardens. You know what I mean? I think Ninjago was probably one of the, honestly, the best thing to fucking happen to Lego. And for a long time, it was the best for the cheapest price. That shit has changed. That was a whole different conversation. The point is, I like Ninjago, but not that fucking much. Not as much as like Star Wars or something. You know what I mean? But I know Harry likes fucking Ninjago. I know he's not bullshitting. He's not just trying to like lie to you guys like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. Like, I like Ninjago, but I don't really like Ninjago or whatever. I know when he gets excited about Ninjago or something like that, he's really fucking excited. He's not just fucking pulling that shit out of his ass because he's getting a sponsorship or something. Do you guys understand what I mean? So these other people that can't get engagement unless they fucking trick your ass or try and buy you, you know what I mean? Like, that's what pisses me the fuck off. And if other people don't like that, that pisses me off and they're like trying to defend it, like, go make your own fucking goddamn Pure Rant Fury stream. And say that Hive, man, he don't know what the hell he's talking about. Man, people be fucking throwing me off. I'm trying to rant here. What's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah. And look, I will not lie to you guys. In my very early days of getting on like social media, I mean, I'm talking like Facebook, you know. Yeah, I've done that. Not a lot, but I've done it. But you know, it's just, I don't know, man. There are some people that are very rude and overbearing about it. Have no fucking goddamn social skills. You know, it was just like back in the day when we first started. Well, when I first started streaming shit like that, I put it in real quick to people being out in the chat wanting subs and shit like that or whatever. It's like, if the moderator, the content creator, whoever, you know, they talk about it, that's different. But just some person just coming out there in somebody else's comment or someone else's chat and saying that shit is fucking stupid. Johnny, what's up, man? I don't know if I saw you or not. Thank you, like a train fan. I gotta think of a different name for you. I'll just call you Train, maybe. We'll work on that. I have no issue with the Ahsoka Troopers being in that set. It makes sense as far as the last season of Clone Wars goes. They didn't want to ruin the value of the OG Mandos, Commandos would be. I don't know, Smokey. I don't think I have enough knowledge off the top of my head without looking into it to reply to your comment. I'm sorry. Okay. Drugs are bad. Okay. All right. Let's get back to it, guys. What was next? Let me see what was next. Were we done with that guy? Oh, I need to ask you guys something. This isn't a rant. This is more of a question because I don't know how I feel about it. So I'm curious what you guys think. And look, I know we poke fun around here. So, some poking fun with each other, man. It's fine, right? But I want you guys to know when I ask you guys a question like, what do you guys think about this? I really want you guys to be totally honest what you think. I'm not going to ridicule you or anything like that if I ask for your opinion. Okay. So this guy, Vader Bricks, he does something I've noticed some people do. And I don't have an opinion, just curious. So I understand your followers up here. I understand if you want to put links to stuff. What I'm not quite understanding is the need to put how many followers you have on other platforms. The only thing I could think of, if it's not vanity, is like you want to collaborate with people, so you want them to know, like, hey, look at me on TikTok. I've got a lot of followers. People like me. Because I really want to rant about it, like be rude about it, but at the same time, I'm like, look, there might be like a perfectly reasonable explanation. Anybody got anything for me? I'm just curious. Chain smoking like no other. Oh shit. Where's Brent? What? If Hive still ripped cigs, he'd probably go through a whole pack in one Pure and Fury stream. You want to hear the crazy thing? I'm not going to do it, but I've been wanting to smoke again. I don't honestly, out of all my faults, one of the great virtues of me is after 20 some years of smoking, like I quit. It has to have been like it's got to have been about 8 years by now. I've got to be pushing 8 years. And I was definitely, without too much of an issue, a pack a day smoker. All right, let's see if I can do that one more time. Hold on a second. No wonder fucking wires are all fucking crossed up. Yeah, I probably would easily go through a fucking pack. I was a smoking fool, man. No doubt. I tell you, man, again, I don't do it anymore, but I've had some fun with some other experimental type of things. I could seriously tell you guys all kinds of fucking stories, man. Pure and Fairly only works because Hive is so handsome. Oh shit. I mean, I don't know. I'm all right. I'm okay. I got nice skin. I was blessed. Look, I'm not like some of these people that are just beautiful. I've got some nice features, but then I got some fucked up features, man. You know what I mean? Like I should have gotten braces, growing up and shit, because my teeth are all like crooked and shit. But again, got nice skin. Yeah. Like hair's starting to thin, but I'm starting to get ripped, working out. It's like fucking one thing for another. But I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, guys, where we at here? Let me sing it. It's for brands to recognize you as well. Interesting. Let's see PAC. My main reason for putting it in my Instagram is because YouTube is my main platform and I have more there. It's wild you put It's wild to put you have 1,200 on YouTube when you have 38,000 on Instagram. I mean, and look, see, the weird thing is, and again, I can say this about like it's weird, right? Because you guys know I'm about distinctions. So, but I don't mind making certain distinctions. Again, I always, well, at least tonight, I'm bringing up CPA, hair. You know what I mean? Like these two individuals. And look, like Jean's version, she's another very good example. Like you three have a job. You know, when and look, I don't know personally into what detail, but if I feel like at least for the most part, like it's so you treat it like it's a job, you treat it like it's a business, you know what I mean? And you're growing it. So there's a lot of content creators, even if I don't fucking like them, they do certain things that I guess maybe would help them, you know, as far as networking goes and shit like that. That's probably the best way to put it. Now, to each one, what they do and stuff, I don't know. So that's why, and I'm glad I was pretty smart about it, but that's why I didn't just go all in on a rant about that last thing, and why I wanted to ask you guys what you guys thought about it, because I was like, look, there could be some ego in that, like, hey, look at me, look how many followers I got. But at the same time, I know people that do other things similar kind of to that might seem egotistical, but it's more about like, no, it's more about networking, putting myself out there, you know, trying to connect with other people. And look, you know, I can rant about it all I want, but it's not like not having a larger and larger following isn't a good thing for your channel or page or whatever the fuck social media you're using. See, in all my fury, sometimes I can think rationally. Sometimes it happens. Where are we at? Rob Claxton, what's up? Mayo says, I have no problem, honestly, putting numbers on something. Dude, we got to get to the fucking shit, man. We got to get to the rants. Tune, what's up? Call me a beast. I appreciate that. Thank you. Slap shot. What is going on, man? Maybe it's a really dedicated 1,200. Dude, you guys are fucking cold. You guys are savages out there, man. They may be talking about me. Be like, man, you guys seen my audience out there? You guys seen the chat? They're the ones that's cold as ice. Cold as ice. All right. What's next? Oh, okay. So we got through that. That was the dude I was talking about, you know? So we'll move on. Let's talk about some smart play stuff, because I saw this and I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was wrong about smart play. Dude, I thought this was some fucking AI shit. I was like, tips and bricks, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Hi, I'm Bethany. I'm a parent of 2 kids who love Star Wars and love Lego. We also invited 2 sets of families over. Our play test ran the of kids ages 4 to 17. Unlike some AFOLs, I was generally excited for smart play. Really? I've seen how my kids love interactive tiles with Mario sets, blah, blah, fucking blah, 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 blah. All right, look, this is really what it comes down to, because I was looking through all this, is, yeah, like they talk about like how it's kind of like a flop, a fizzle, you know? The thing that I thought was very interesting was a lot of the stuff that they said about the kids. And so, like, look, some kids express frustration because they didn't understand the mumble of the smart figs. Dude, little kids join the fucking club, because the adults didn't understand what the hell those goddamn smart figs were saying either. The smart features don't interact with each other. There's no incentive to refuel or repair a ship, no health points that require eating cooked food. Kids didn't get the point of the features. But I don't understand. I'm so confused, because I could have sworn I had a lot of people really, really emphasize to me how much, Lego did on research. And I mean, does Lego do research and shit? I'm sure they do. To what extent? I don't fucking know. Do they just put some fucking shit in front of kids and they're all like, oh my God, I love this. This is awesome. And Lego's like, check. There you go. I don't know. But I look, when it comes to the research stuff, I wasn't buying it anyways, because I was like, look, if they did research, all they had to do was just look back a few years. Look how Hidden Bricks did, or Hidden Side. Look how good video did. You know, you can look at all this stuff, man. Even some of the best things that they had as far as like interactive, like STEM, you know, smart, like was like Mindstorm. You guys, look, I know I'm sitting here ripping on him, you know, and we're going through this and shit. And I'm not being facetious about this, okay? I'm being fucking serious. I didn't go to college. I'm not very business savvy. Yeah, I don't know, you know, but I just feel like if I was in like in charge, like I'm in the boardroom and these Lego fucking minion people or whatever, they're like, yeah, smart play, let's do this. I'm like, here's our idea. I would have been like, the fuck? I mean, look, if you want to make certain things like, hey, let's do, so you can do some lights and maybe some sounds or something pretty basic, you know what I mean? For younger kids that might want just some noises to go with something, you know, maybe. But I don't know what this smart play shit is you're trying to fucking do. You know what I mean? Like, did you see the last fucking bunch of smart shit we did? See how fucking well that was? And you want to do it with Star Wars? Should you do it with something a little more basic, like City or something? Make some police sirens. I don't know. Fucking Star Wars? Wait, you want to make it so they got to buy 2 sets to fucking enjoy one? Buy 3 sets if they want a fucking Millennium Falcon and TIE Fighter to fucking fight? The fuck? All right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I saw this in a movie once where they're like, here's your pulse, and here's your finger far away from the pulse, shoved way up your fucking ass. Like, what are you thinking? How the fuck is this billion-dollar company just stumbling over this shit? And they're so goddamn desperate, man. Again, we've talked about this over and over, like how much money they must be spending on advertisement and this and that. It's just, and the crazy thing is, and this is something I could be wrong about in general about Star Wars, not just Lego, but do kids, not even teenagers, but like whatever, like preteen kids and stuff, younger, do they even give a fuck and possibly even know who like Luke Skywalker and, I mean, Vader's pretty easy to recognize, but like, do they even know or care about these fucking characters? Because I feel like that's the, like, I don't know. I just don't know. Look at Team B in the house. What's up? How you doing? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. He says that I've met most of this audience. Hey, you got to be proud of your following, no matter what the platform. I'm proud of you guys. If that, you know, that means anything. I like me some honey. Dude, we got the sweet, spicy honey, right? Yeah. I want to see a kid mess with a smart brick for more than 60 seconds. Look, I have a total disconnect from when I played with Lego when I was a kid and what kids play with Lego now. because when we were kids, yeah, you'd buy like maybe a space theme or whatever castle or some shit. But like eventually, just all the pieces just were everywhere. You just made whatever the fuck you want. And really, looking back, I never stuck with any one toy long enough, I don't think. Like the ones that stand out that I played with the longest would probably be like G.I. Joes. Honestly, G.I. Joes and Transformers. But even then, sometimes I'd stop. It's hard to remember, but like I remember there was so many other fucking things, whether it was He-Man or this or that. So I don't know. It just being a parent, it's hard to see the value in buying most Lego for your kid. Because I get it, how awesome Lego is in its own way. Obviously, I love Lego. You know, there's a lot of really awesome things about it. But like, think about it, man. Like a kid, they play with a Lego set and then just fucking it's laying on the floor, man. They're out fucking playing or playing video games or whatever. It's like, so yeah. Like I remember when my kid was young, I know I've told this story a few times. They saved up like birthday money and stuff like that. And they had, I don't remember, it was like $120 or some shit. Wanted to go to Toys R Us. That's how long ago it was. Toys R Us was still around. Go to Toys R Us, and they see this big Lego city set. It had like multiple. It was like a town type set or whatever, and it was like basically about $100. And yeah, they bought it and never built it. Literally, like 2 years later on my channel, like I asked them, I was like, "Are you ever going to build that?" And they were like, "No, you should build it." You know, so. I don't know. What I'm saying is it's one thing for Lego to be expensive. And you look at a set, or a parent looks at a set and says, look, that's a girthy set. That looks like it's worth it or whatever. You know what I mean? But when it's getting expensive and it doesn't really look like it's worth it, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. All right. I still don't understand Smart Brick to this day. None of us do, Oldendorf. None of us do. At this point, I don't even think fucking Lego understands it. All right, let's keep it going. I actually feel like we should just kind of breeze through this and react to the Brixie video. You know what? Yeah, maybe I'll bring this back up on Pure and Fury or something. Let's react to this video because I'm kind of curious what the hell. Look, all right, before we watch, this is what I was told, okay? And some of you, I'm sure, look, I know a lot of people watch this shit, so I'm sure you guys might have seen this already, but I haven't seen it. I was told he's not in land now. Like, he left land, right? So, in this video, compared to the other one, I've heard he's, like, a lot more, I don't know if blunt's the right word, bold, says some shit that he seems a little more lax on. I don't know. Because I was told it really can show that the effect, and the influence that Lego Land, the power of these cool things that you can do, whether it's helping your channel or not, like going to Billin and seeing the Lego house and going on these adventures and doing all this cool shit and being part of this, this exclusive kind of club thing and whatever. So you don't, want to lose that, I guess. So I don't know. Let's see what he says, because I am very curious. And as per usual, we're going to have to pause this occasionally so I don't get hit with a copyright.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today in this video, I want to further discuss why I decided to leave the Lego Ambassador Network. Essentially just provide a little bit more clarity. A lot of the feedback that I got in my initial video where I officially declared that I was leaving the Ambassador Network stated that, unfortunately, I was just a little bit too drawn out. And today I just want to provide you with some more insight as to why I left. And actually, there's some new insight that I'll be providing in this video as well. Before we get started, if you could smash the thumbs up, I would highly appreciate that. Also, if you can leave a question down in the comment section below, I would highly appreciate it.
I want to say a couple of things real quick. So I was also told and I didn't really look at the numbers, but I'm sure I wasn't, they weren't lying, that he probably made another one of these videos because the last one probably got more views than his review videos did. So he was like, oh man, I should talk about leaving land again.
That as well, because it's been a long time since we've done an Ask Brixie episode, and I wouldn't mind providing a new one for you. But when I look at the questions from the previous video that was recorded like a year ago, they seem to be a little bit outdated. So if you could submit some questions down below for the next Ask Brixie episode, it could potentially be featured in the next episode, and I would highly appreciate that. All right, let's get started. No, I am not going to be done with reviewing Lego products, because in that video I said, I'm done with reviewing Lego sets. I want to focus on the city more, and I'm done with reviewing because there's too much competition and all that.
Wait a minute. Is he contradicting himself in the first fucking minute and 14 seconds? Because he just said I'm not
different stuff.
I mean, because I remember from the last video he said he was only going to review sets that he really liked, and I guess that he was going to pay for. So I don't know, man. I'm fucking so confused by this dude.
And I'm done because I'm not going to get these sets early from Lego. So therefore, I'm not going to be reviewing Lego sets as much. But that's not necessarily true. I'm still going to go to the Lego store and buy the sets that I want, and therefore I will most likely be doing reviews on those sets. It's just you're not going to see them before their release date. I'm more so going to be just like you. I'm going to go to the Lego store, I'm going to buy them on new issue day, and I'm going to build them probably live on the channel like I used to.
Okay, look, this is important. I should have been a fucking lawyer. So he wants to do reviews on sets that he likes. And he's going to they won't be before, like they won't be early like they used to be. But if he likes doing reviews on sets that he likes, why wouldn't he just stay in land and just get some of the sets? Oh, because he said he can't say no to all the free sets. Got it.
And then I'm going to review them and give you my opinions on the set. So no, I'm not done with Lego reviews, just like I'm not done providing previews of new Lego products that are coming out like in the near future. For example, I just launched a video yesterday going over the new releases for May 2026, and there's going to be more videos just like that as well. I'm not done with that type of content. There's just going to be less of it because, of course, I won't have access to the press kits in advance.
Yeah.
In my last video,
so wouldn't people go to that stuff to land members instead of him? That's the whole point. Like, why you would have stayed in land, Brixie? Like, what the fuck, man? I don't understand you guys.
Seem like if you get a free Lego set from land, you have to make like a polished review on that product. That is not true. You do not have to provide a review on YouTube or on Instagram of the product. All you have to do is make content on that product. So you can make a video of you building it. You can take a picture of the box.
But see, this makes it even fucking dumber to his point. Because, when he was like, oh, man, I got to make reviews on all these sets and shit. Like, no, man, just fucking make some goddamn Instagram post. Fucking write a paragraph in it. You're good to go, Brixie. Then you go work on your fucking city. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, he's a victim if he's in land. He's a victim if he's not in land. Like, what the fuck is...
You can unbox it. You can take a picture of the final product, share your thoughts on it. You can essentially do whatever you want on any social media platform with that product or that Lego set to meet the requirements of land. That's all you have to do. You do not have to make a polished review on the product. So I can make a long list here as to why I left the Lego Ambassador Network, and there's 7 main categories. So there's a lot of reasons why I decided to leave. And the first
Actually, couldn't we just go back to the last video and watch why you left?
First reason is I can just buy whatever I want. I have complete control over my Lego collection. And sure, I could have done that exact same thing through the Lego Ambassador.
Yes, son of a bitch! Dude, I can't fucking watch this goddamn video, man. I can't watch this guy. And that's coming from me. Because I know some people, man, they watch me and they get anxiety. I feel like those people right now watching him, I feel like I'm getting fucking dumber. You guys, okay, look, bear with me. I don't hate Brixie, okay? I know I've ranted about him a lot because he said a lot of dumb, incredibly dumb shit. But I don't hate the guy, all right? I'm sure he's a swell fella, okay? I've heard people that I am friends with that know him or they're friends with him and they say he's a nice guy. That's fucking great. You know what? I can be a nice guy too, but apparently some people think I'm the fucking goddamn void in goddamn happiness. Anyways, do I really need to go on watching this? If you guys want me to, I will. But I'm just saying. I'm going back and forth with him, man. It's like watching him. It's like watching a fucking tennis match. Says this. Oh, contradict says this. Oh, fuck. Contradict says this. Like, fuck, Brixie. What are you doing, man? Let me just talk to you guys for a minute. You guys always calm me down. Unless you trigger me. But whatever. Doesn't matter. What's going on out there? Hold on. I lost track of where I was. I want to see Smart Bricks end up at the Dollar Tree. Now that's fucking low, Barley. Come on now. Fuck a Dollar Tree. Brixie did criticize Land's control over his content. See, you say that, and it really wants to pull me back in. Say it ain't so. That Land is having some kind of influence on influencers. That's ridiculous. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Let's be reasonable, okay? Unlike my camera. Stud City! What is going on, Cristo? Speaking of Land, I think he'd rather just focus 100% of his time on his content he wants to make, I think. No. I get that. I totally do. Which I had brought up before. It just seems odd the way he's going about some of the things that he's doing, in my opinion. And like me, I feel like he's kind of all over the place. But it's clear that, see, but the thing is, the stuff that's telling Cristo is that he didn't have any problems, doing reviews and stuff when he was getting a lot of views on these things. He's getting a lot of views on his reviews. But when they're not as much, and they're not helping his channel as much, and by golly, I totally understand. I'm not necessarily ranting about that part. I've said it many times. You guys should be paid for your content. Because, yeah, if you break down how much you make on a video and how long it took you, I mean, from start to finish. Because a lot of people don't realize that, people that don't make videos or content or anything like that, like it seems very easy. And don't get me wrong, I've had very shitty fucking jobs. So yes, it's a lot more comfy, and it could be more lucrative making content. But it's not like it's just easy. You can't just be like, oh, yeah, let me just think of something to fucking do. I mean, some people, it comes a little more natural, and you can keep like almost like an evergreen kind of roll going, with some stuff. But a lot of other people, man, you got to think of what to say, content, what to film, even for reviews. But then, yes, there's a whole editing process and shit like that. So that's really the thing is it was okay. And again, he said it himself. He just can't seem to say no to all the free Lego. And it's like, I don't know, Brixie, instead of, hold on, I'll get to another thing saying, but instead of like going and buying some occasional sets that you really like and doing a review on them, why wouldn't you just try and ask for those to review from Lego, from Land? Unless, which brings me back to the other point, is the whole shill thing. And I've said this till I'm blue in the face, man. And Cristo, I'm sure you hear this probably more than anybody in this chat, because, you're a Land member. It's not fair, for somebody to call you a shill if they don't know, even though there are some people I have called shills, but I don't give a fuck right now. Because, yeah, the best you can do is to create a loyal symbiotic kind of relationship with your audience, so they could develop a trust in you. Because nobody will read your mind. You can get a free Lego set. You can get $1,000 Death Star for free from Lego. But you love that bitch so much, you would have paid $1,000 to get it. Even if you have some discrepancies or criticism about it. So who the fuck is anybody to say, oh, you only like that Death Star because you got it for free? Man, suck my dick, asshole. But the problem is, unless you've got a good trust, some people just don't know. They don't know if you're shilling or not. You know what I mean? And even if you got a good relationship with your audience and they do trust you and stuff like that, there's still just going to be people that are assholes and they're going to fucking call everybody fucking names. No matter what you do, you just won't win. You know, the best example I can give is all the shit that women deal with, all the comments and DMs and all that shit. Like, they share with me tons of the fucking shit they get. And sometimes they're like, yeah, rant about this. Other times they don't want me to because it's private, personal. They don't, or it's disgusting. They don't want it shared, you know? But it's like, no matter what the fuck they do, you know, it's just like, you know, I was talking about CPA Harry and Jean's version. All right, so Jean's version is a good example. Jean's version makes good content. She works really hard at her content. I don't, you know, it's not, some of it's not my cup of tea, right? Like, shit, I've ranted about her in the past. However, she works hard at it, but she's not some fucking thirst trap, you know? It's like, you guys have seen some of the thirst traps I've ranted about, you know what I mean? I've ranted about Sims too, but, you know, got fucking titties fucking just pushed all out, you know what I mean? Not really making any kind of good content, just trying to fly, just, and look, you want to use your body, you go be fucking great, whatever. But what I'm saying is, there's a lot of women, they don't do that. They just dress normal. But fucking Christ, man, it don't matter. They can wear the ugliest goddamn shit in the fucking world, and they still get fucking crazy ass fucking comments, man. Because if you're going to be on the internet, Brixie, it's just going to happen. And a lot of people I know, whether it's Cristo, you know, I think generally there's some people, they just fucking ignore these motherfuckers, man. It doesn't matter. Whatever. They're hustling. They're doing their thing. People don't like it. They can go pound sand. There's other ones like Jean, not all the time, but a lot of times she'll fucking dig right in, man. She'll go after them. Give them a piece of her mind. Every once in a blue moon, I see some of them enlightened. Oh, man, I shouldn't have fucking said that. You're right, you know. But Brixie, you got to be an adult about it, man. I don't know what to fucking tell you. So whether or not it's just because he straight up just wants to do the shit for his channel and it's not, the free sets aren't helping him, they're being more of a burden than helping, or he's just worried about being called a shill, I don't know. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, man? Emmanuel, I agree, because I love his city and stuff, man. I don't really watch his stuff, man, because, you know, I don't like him. But I agree. Like, his city's freaking awesome, you know? That's great. And I am speaking kind of out of turn on this. But it's, I mean, I guess unless it's just some type of business adventure type thing to make money off of. But I'm like, dude, it seemed like he had a good thing going, just having that big ass city in his big ass basement, you know? But again, I don't know what he's going to, like, if he's going to like charge people to come look at his city, like in person. I don't know. It gets better. Dude, I got some people be like, That's enough to get better. Watch it. I just got here. The hate is strong with this one. You ain't shitting, man. You ain't shitting. Let's see more. All right, guys. And sorry I'm way behind in the comments as well. My bad. Yeah, I'm like way fucking behind. All right, hold on. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody. I want to say hi. Working on a short now and probably about 1.5, 2 hours deep in already. Yeah, man. Dude, you know these bite-sized rants that I make? Just because, like, I already knew. I could be wrong about this, but short content when you got somebody like in a chair. I'm not going to mention her name. Starts with a K. But, you know, you're in a chair and you just turn the chair around. You don't do anything. And there's just like some audio playing. Yeah, that seems pretty lazy. You know, that seems pretty lazy. But other stuff similar to what we've been talking about, like stuff that CPA's doing or Harry or whatnot, you know, like I knew that shit wasn't easy. Like, and when I say easy, I mean like I knew it's not like the hardest thing in the world, but I knew it wasn't just something like takes you 5 minutes to fucking do. You know what I mean? But I didn't realize exactly how much more in depth it was until I started making bite-sized rants. Because anytime I've ever made a short, there's never really been any kind of process to it. I just like film something and then upload it. But when I started making bite-sized rants, yeah, they're only a couple minutes long, but like I've got to like look for pictures. I got to like cut stuff in, you know, blah, 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 blah. So then I was like, yeah. But then it was easier also to spot a lot of the short videos and be like, yeah, that took some time. I can tell that was edited, or that I could tell that probably took like a while to figure out. There's some like Brick Maiden did a short or reel, whatever. What, yesterday, today? Fuck, I don't know, man. I'm getting the days mixed up. But you could tell she really worked hard on it because it was cut at different times and she had different people involved in it, and like it was almost like just like a little tiny mini movie. That's different, you know? Like I can really appreciate that kind of shit. 10% sale. Yeah. All right. The thirst trap creators have really popped up everywhere in the Pokemon community too, like all over Instagram. Look at my chest. Oh, look at these cards too. Yeah. Here's the thing about it. And I'm always gonna fucking rant about thirst traps and Sims and shit. But look, you're not gonna have generally, well, I feel like they wouldn't last. But like if these thirst traps don't have simps, they won't keep existing, you know? Look, it's similar to a lot of people that don't like me and they don't like Pure Ant Fury and they think I'm a fucking meanie, you know? But then they probably look at you guys and like, what the fuck, guys? Why you support this Hive guy? What's wrong with you? He's like cursing all the time. He's talking about fucking titties and shit. Like, how dare he? How fucking dare he talk about titties? I'm just like, what's wrong with talking about titties, man? Fucking talk about titties. Rant about liars. Fucking clickbait. What's Moments, what's going on? Do they make low-cut tops for men asking for a friend? Look, let me tell you something, man. I'm getting a little bit of a fucking ego working out. I ain't lying. I'm telling you, man, I'm starting to fucking look good under here. It's not there. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. Once I get there, I have no fucking clue what the hell I'm going to do. I'm going to have some of you guys be like, Hive, yo, you need to bring it down a fucking peg or two, man. Like, you ain't no fucking goddamn Greek god. Because, yeah, man, I'm going to take off my fucking shirt. You want me to wear a tube top? Fuck. Dude, if I'm sexy as fuck, I'll wear anything. I mean, I probably shouldn't have said that. Sorry. Almost anything. Girl Brooks a lot in the house. What's going on? I don't deal with any human beings. What's going on, Nicole? How you doing? Oh, shit, right? That's what I'm talking about, man. Damn, I really need to keep up on the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm fucking slow. Brixie should do a stop motion vid in this city. All right, let's watch a little more. Let's see if, oh my God, let's see if I can put up with some more of it. You guys, I don't know if I can do it.
Network as well, and I wouldn't have had to pay for those sets. Sounds like a pretty good deal, hey? Yeah, it does. I could have just accepted the review offers that I wanted on the sets that I knew I wanted.
Yes.
And I could have done what we call support orders for all the sets that I didn't get, and I pretty much could have curated my collection for free, or continue to do so through the Lego Ambassador Network. So I'm literally giving that away. But there's a reason for it, many reasons actually. So a lot of the sets that were offered to us through the Ambassador Network were actually grouped together. So for example, you might get a full wave of Star Wars product, like the Razor Crest, the new X-Wing, the Anzalian ship, the AT-RT, those were all grouped together, for example. And all you got was Lego Star Wars, and it had the set numbers. And you don't know what those products are because they're not officially revealed yet. So the ridiculous thing is you would search those set numbers on Google to try and determine what those sets are based on leaks and rumors you weren't even told.
You know, here's my thing, honestly. So I understand if you're not going to pick sets because it might not do well for your channel. Look, I understand. Brixie, even with that porn star fucking creepy mustache when he has it, he's a businessman. All right? So I get it. You know, he don't want to fucking review Duplo sets or friend sets because his audience is going to be like, yo, fuck off with that shit, man. Like, what the fuck? But I mean, oh my God, dude. I mean, see, this is the part where I feel like it's got to be very conflicting being a LAN member. Because again, I always have a mixed bag of emotions when it comes to this stuff. But sometimes, man, even though obviously you all chose to be in LAN, it's not like somebody put a gun to your head or anything, but I totally get the appeal of it, the fun of it. And again, if you have some type of brand, a business or whatever, like you're trying to grow, that's a very good thing to help you grow. You know what I mean? But there's all kinds of fucking stipulations that I'm just like, I just feel for you guys on. I feel like, honestly, you guys are just like, just shackled into what you can say, what you can do. And I'm not talking about like some softball criticism. I'm just saying in general, you know, like embargo dates and this and that. You know, like everybody knows, I don't like Brixie, but I defended him when they fucking like banned him for 6 months or some shit. Which I heard he actually talks about in this fucking video. So I don't know, maybe watch more. But there's a lot of things, man. I don't think that you guys should have to pay your way to fucking billing. I think you guys should get paid for your sets. I think they should be treating you more like employees instead of like locked into this weird, ethereal, nuanced fucking shackle chained to them, where it's not like you're an independent type of reviewer where you can get toys from all over the place. Hey, let me get some of these Hot Toys to review, or let me get some of these Funko Pops or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just like, no, I have to do Lego. And I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of like gray area that I'm not understanding or, you know, whatever. But there's just all kinds of shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know how you guys put up with it. It's got to be mind numbing. And the biggest thing of all, and I've already said before, like, I just feel like it's probably going to get worse. And I do feel for you guys on it, man. I do. Is you are like in between, like wedged in between Lego Land and pissed off fucking customers. And not even like pissed off like me pissed off. Just even like I was saying earlier about, even if you never get anything toxic, right? Which I know all LAN members do. And like I was just saying earlier, definitely fucking women do. But even if you didn't get anything toxic and it's all just nice, you know, constructive criticism or whatever, if you still got to hear somebody say something about like, oh man, $1,000 set with sticker sheets like 5,000 fucking times. Yeah, man. I'd probably want to put an ice pick through my goddamn fucking head. Like, I get it, asshole. Did you read any of the other fucking comments before you decided you wanted to put your fucking obviously copycat fucking carbon paste fucking comment too? Oh, look at comment number 576. There it is. Fucking all figured out now. I don't know how you guys put up with it. I really don't. And not only do I think nobody, including you guys, should get toxic comments, I don't even think you guys should get fucking any constructive softball criticism. Like, what the fuck are you guys going to do about it? No. Hey, Lego. They're all pretty pissed off about sticker sheets in that $1,000 set. They keep fucking coming at me about it. And the thing is, man, as I get it, it's not like Lego really gives you guys a lot of info either. It's not like I don't talk to you, some of the LAN members, you know what I mean? So, fucking Brixie. Let's get back to Brixie, shall we? This fucking dude.
What the sets are. It's like, you're going to get Lego set Star Wars 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're like, okay, well, what is that? Lego 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? I've got to search the set number on Google.
It's called a fucking Lego set you're supposed to fucking review as a goddamn LAN member, Brixie. What do you think it is? It's a Star Wars set. Review it. God damn it, man. Grow some fucking balls. Be professional. Fucking over here whining because you don't know what fucking goddamn Star Wars set you're going to get reviewed for free. Jesus
There's
Christ.
a link somewhere on the internet to try and figure out what this set is. So you're sort of accepting sets blindly.
Dude, look, I know I'm an angry goddamn fucker, man. And I know on these streams, I'm usually going over the top, being cynical, blah, blah, blah. But God, am I the only one that's just like, what are you fucking talking about, dude? You're sitting here complaining because you just didn't know what particular goddamn fucking Star Wars set you're getting. Does it fucking matter, Brixie? Does it really fucking matter? I mean, shit. Who gives a fuck about your opinion if all you're going to do is review sets that you fucking love? How about you review something you don't really like? Give us some really good constructive criticism, you know?
You will. So, for example, in the Star Wars wave, I wanted the X-Wing, I wanted the new Razor Crest. I could probably live without the Anzalian chip and the ATRT, but I accepted the whole group because I wanted those two sets. So then you get those two sets, you get the other ones, and you make sort of a review on all of them. So now you have two sets that you sort of wanted and two sets that you didn't really want. And the funny thing is you literally have to research leaks on the internet to try and find out what those are once you're offered the review offer. It is like, what? You're not even going to tell me what this is? I've got to like search the leak websites that I'm not even supposed to be interacting with, like, because they tell you you're not supposed to interact with leaks as a Lego ambassador because you're just confirming that those products are in fact coming out, and you're not supposed to share leaks at all. And they can't even provide you with the information as to what these sets are. You have to like research the leak verse or the leaked area of the Lego internet to try and find out what they are. It's just a frustrating process. So now that I'm not part of the ambassador network, I can go to the Lego store on April 26th and pick up the Razor Crest if I didn't have it, for example, and then Republic X-Wing. I can go to Lego store right now and pick that up. And they're like, okay, I'm done with that Star Wars wave. I don't want any of the other stuff. And I can go there on May 1st and I can pick up the new Ultimate Collector Series. And
yeah, but didn't he say like you guys don't have to actually like take it out, review it, blah, blah, blah. Like you can like just post some pictures about it, be like, hey, this is blah 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 for so much money. Fucking yay, Lego. Right? Like making it sound like you're gonna go out there and fucking create a like 7-point, presentation about it or something.
Starfighter, because I want to get that one and I get all of the gift with purchases, that come with that. And Mrs. Brixie and I are very fortunate that we are able to say that and make that decision. We're in a pretty good position where I feel confident that we can do that. We can acquire the sets that we truly want slowly but surely over time, just like an average collector. And it's going to be fun to live within our budget and get exactly what we want.
This motherfucker talking about being like an average collector.
And you know what? Sure, getting free sets is a lot of fun, okay? But when you start getting free sets and you start building these sets and you have to make content on them, it feels more like a job, okay? I don't have a personal attachment with that set as much as I used to when I go to the Lego store and I bought it and I was hyped on it.
Yeah, okay. Well, it feels like a job, Brixie, because it is. It is a job for you. You turned your hobby into a job. And sometimes, it's not all fun and games. It's And if it's not something you enjoy, I get it, man. But again, you didn't have any issues with this shit when it was doing well for you. So I don't know. I just wish, it'd be a little more upfront about that part. But yeah, it is a job, man. Just like anything you're doing, any video you're making, or if you're, let's say you're Ryan or you're Cristo, like, and you're selling stuff on Whatnot or, whatever, selling sets, even that, you got to get prices for all that stuff. You got to make sure you're selling stuff for the right stuff. You got to keep track of everything. You got to ship stuff. You got to pack stuff. Like, yeah, it's called work. Sorry, not everything's just fucking handed on a goddamn silver plate, man.
Yeah, I just went there and I bought this new Millennium Falcon. Whoa! It's a good feeling. But sure, when you start getting your first sets from land, it's a great feeling. When you unbox that Titanic and they sent it to you, you're like, yeah, I got the Titanic. But then the more and more that you get, you sort of become a little bit hollow. Like the Lego becomes not as valuable to you. It really does devalue it because they're giving it to you and you're going to make content on it, but I just don't see as much value in it. There's more joy and more excitement and the thrill of the chase of going to the Lego store and actually purchasing the sets that you want. There's just more to it. There's just more like dopamine released when you get there and you're like, yeah, I bought this set. And then you build it and you got that like serotonin flowing through your brain, when you're.
Doesn't he already make shopping fucking vlogs and shit? Is he acting like he can't? You guys, I'm trying, guys. We're 7 minutes in. I'm trying so fucking hard. I'm trying. This is what's come to, man. Brixie's gonna fucking break me. Oh gosh, let me see. What are you talking about, Nicole? What are you saying? Real talk. Who actually cares about what the negative comments are? Why are we still spending time on looking at them? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I feel like once you get to a certain level, I mean, and look, to each their own, whatever you feel like doing, to each their own. But yeah, I feel like even though I see comments that are pretty funny, replies and stuff, I think are great. But yeah, I mean, it's got to be tiresome, once you start getting so many, it's just got to be exhausting, and I feel like almost like a waste of time, but I don't know. I guess it just depends on how everybody handles it. What you focus on is what you get. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, that's right. Did Hive get so mad his screen froze? No, I think I need to upgrade my computer or something. I'm not 100% sure, but when I play another video and I'm also live at the same time, I don't think it can handle it. It was kind of like on my much more powerful laptop when I'm having my drawing stream. So I'm running my tablet and like Clip Studio and all this shit from my laptop, and I'm also streaming from the laptop. So it holds it stays good. It holds it down, but it can tell it strains. I was having some issues, I think, the last stream. So yeah. There's more to the story that is being said. Are you talking about Brixie? Doesn't he have an entire warehouse city of Lego? Yeah. So that's. And look, I don't know his financial situation. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how he's doing or whatever. But I would definitely, if he didn't, I definitely would have made sure I've got like a backup, like enough money in the banks per se to float whatever that mortgage, because I can't remember, somebody told me, but I can't remember if he bought the warehouse or if he's renting it, but whatever, float the mortgage or rent for a certain amount of time. Because yeah, anybody can lose their job. Doesn't matter. Like I could lose my job, like the business could go under or some shit. You know what I mean? Like I can go get another job without pretty much any issue, but content creators, it's a little bit different. Like you're in this constant state of flux that it's not about like ego, like I'm trying to stay relevant. You're trying to stay relevant in the sense that you have a brand that you're trying to make sure stays out there, at least until you get to this big enough point to where it's almost like a self-rolling wheel. So yeah, I understand a lot of stuff. but this content stuff, like something could, if I don't know everybody's situation, but let's say a content creator, let's say they're semi big or whatever, but if they get hurt or something like that, one, if they have insurance, they probably have had to pay for it themselves, because somebody like me, I would get it through like my employer, you know what I mean? But also, if I hurt myself, I can like get on workman's comp. I don't know how easy a lot of that stuff is for like a content creator, because if you're not making content, you're not making money. So, that's why, like, would I like to make enough money to be able to like just pay some bills? Yeah, sure, that'd be great. But that's why I have like a full-time job. I'm too scared to like. It's different if I like get big, but yeah, I'm gonna have a breakdown. Yeah, probably, dude. I'm telling you, man, I can hardly watch this dude. I can hardly watch this guy. Fuck. Get back into it. We'll try. I'm sure it's gonna get funnier.
You're like giving it for free for a number of years. Eventually, you just become a little bit hollow and a little bit, like unappreciative. You're like, I don't know. I got to build this now. I got to do this now. It becomes a job more so than a hobby, and that's.
I feel like he should have said, when you get all these free sets, I became a little bit hollow. I don't think it's fair for him to project that onto like other LAM members, because a lot of other LAM members aren't in the same boat as him, don't do the same type of content as him, don't have other things going around them the same way he does. Nicole, girl bricks a lot. She makes great content, fantastic content. But she don't have like some big Lego city and a warehouse that she's like trying to like keep up with or whatever, you know what I mean? So she's able to focus on the things that she gets. And as far as I can tell, she gets sets generally that she likes, even if she has criticism about it. So I don't want to say like the life has left her, because she feels hollow inside now because she gets free sets. So I just wanted to say, man, like Brixie should have been like, I feel hollow, not like, not everybody.
Not what I wanted my Lego hobby to become. And once again, Mrs. Brixie and I are very fortunate that we're able to say that. And if you've been watching this channel for a long time, you know that one of the key building blocks of this channel has been Lego shopping. Some of our most viewed videos is Lego shopping. And it's pretty embarrassing when I go to the Lego store on January 1st or June 1st on a big new issue day, and I'm like, wow, I got that set already. I don't need to buy that. I got that. Lego sent me this.
Dude. You guys, come on, man. I'm trying my best to be semi-reasonable right now, okay? I'm fucking trying. I'm trying so hard. You guys, this man is telling everybody, I just don't get excited about buying Lego sets anymore because Lego, they're sending me free Lego sets. Whether you agree with it or not, do you at least understand why the fuck I ran about this guy? Like, one, I can't think of the right word. Look, Britt, you are really good with words. I've seen what you've done with poetry and shit. Can you think of a good word that describes not reading the room? It's like, look, on top of just that, we're like, I just don't feel the joy in buying these. Like, I already bought them. Like, besides kicking that the fuck out of here, like, Brixie, I don't watch your shopping blogs. I don't care about you. Like, look, I'll watch Emmasaurus buy some shit. But Brixie, I'm sorry, I don't care. I don't care about you going to a Lego store. Okay. That being said, if I did go and watch one of your shopping blogs, are you telling me, Brixie? Are you telling me? You telling your audience? You telling your audience? Are you telling your members? Are you telling all these people that you did not enjoy buying any other of these Lego sets? Guys, I don't know if I can do it. I'm tired. I said I was going to go for like 2 hours and that's it. We're at 2 hour 15-second mark. Look, I love you guys, but you guys are asking a lot. You guys are asking a lot out of me, man, to really fucking react. Britt, did you come up with anything? And you remember, guys, I don't hate Bricks. I really don't. I don't hate the dude. And I don't wish any ill will towards anybody, whether I don't like them or what criticism. Like, I don't. But man. See? She don't feel hollow? And I feel like, look, Nicole, I feel like even if you did, that probably isn't because of fucking Lego sending you free sets. What the fuck, man? Oh, he's having a coming to Jesus moment about common sense. Can't make this stuff up. But is he have it? Like, I understand Jesus is over there. And I understand he might be talking to Jesus. But like, is he getting up and walking? Is he coming to Jesus? That's I can't. You guys, I can't. I'm going to be thinking about this on the drive to work tomorrow. Like, what is this guy doing? What is he thinking? No more haul videos for Brixie. Oh, poor Brixie. Hive is going to crash out. I'm trying. Dude, look, I've already cried 3 times today. I already cried on the internet in front of the hundreds of people. So I was going to like say millions of people, but I'm like, what are you kidding? And people aren't watching your fucking shit. How is it embarrassing in any way, shape, or form? If anything, people would find it cool that you got the Lego sets early. I mean, look, Oaktown, again, I've ranted about land members for obvious reasons. Brixie's a good example, right? But again, defended him because everybody, again, I don't know what the process of the very beginning of getting into land is like how much information you know, what people tell you and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of people maybe don't quite understand the responsibility and fucking bullshit that you get becoming into land, you know? And I'm not faulting anybody for this, but even if you're in land just strictly because you want the perks, like there are people that don't want to be in land, perks, no perks. You know, I'm one of them. There's other people, but most people would love that. Totally get it. It's awesome. But when people think that you're just going to get these perks and it's just like easy peasy, again, it's not like you're out digging ditches, but yeah, man, you get a free set. You got to do some stuff with it. You know what I mean? You do other stuff. You got deadlines. You got embargo dates. Like there's a fucking millions of people that are pissed off at Lego and like, yeah, let's go fucking bother these ambassadors. So there's all kinds of shit that land members do have to deal with. And honestly, I don't know how much longer some of them will be able to really put up with, unless, again, you just don't give a fuck what just general people think, you know, like Nicole was saying earlier about like just, you know, ignoring the comments. Because again, I say the word job loosely because you guys aren't like on a payroll necessarily. I mean, unless they give you like certain jobs probably, but yeah, you got a job to do. If you're gonna be a Lego ambassador and that's what they want you to do, then you just do it. And again, the best thing you can do, and I think a lot of land members do this. A lot of the ones I've mentioned tonight, other ones, you know, that I haven't mentioned, you know, like I haven't mentioned Shy or whatever, but like when you create this bond with your audience, and you know, it doesn't happen overnight, it takes time. But when they learn that they can trust you, you know, like if I join LAN and I was like, oh, yeah, like people would be like, no, Hive's full of fucking shit. because that's not me. You know what I mean? That's not the bond that I've created with my audience. But other people that aren't fucking psychopaths, they've created a bond with their audience where they're like, I really like this set, and they believe you. Because they're like, yeah, I've heard her say this, and then I've heard her say this. I believe her. So that's the best anybody's gonna get. And it fucking sucks, and life's not fucking fair to land members that get called shills for no fucking reason at all. And look, again, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I have called a couple of land members and non-land members shills. Maybe they're not, but they sure fucking act like it. I mean, just saying. But yeah, look, anytime that I get criticism, me personally, from trolls, or I get doxxed, or fucking what the fuck ever, you know what I mean? I always have a different approach. You know, I feed the trolls. I have fun with it. You know, it gives me content. But you know, you just learn to deal with shit. But a lot of times I'm like, well, fuck. Again, I always go back to the ladies. Man, the shit that some of them have fucking dealt with. And, I ain't gonna fucking, like, I don't want to call any names out or nothing like that, but there's some we all know that have literally dealt with fucking stalkers and shit in real fucking life. You know what I mean? But the comments they get all the fucking time, I'm like, well, fuck, at least I don't have it that fucking bad. Some people call me some fucking names, but at least, like, they don't tell me weird ass shit, you know what I mean? Or fucking, like, disgusting, psychotic fucking shit, you know? So Brixie, poor Brixie. And look, man, I don't want anybody to call him fucking names, even if I don't like them. That's not the point. But I don't know what he's expecting. I'm surprised the Lego store employees let him in the door. They're supposed to stop land people at the door because of the land free. Really? Are you fucking with me? Brickhoff, you don't want to torture yourself, just ask me anything about that video via DMs. Well, look, like the reaction videos. And normally I'm okay, even if I don't like it. Like, I can rant about it, but maybe I'm Brixied out. Like, it's not about like, oh, I don't want to rant about them. Maybe it's just like, it's almost like when you used to really like a food and then you just kind of don't really like it anymore. Maybe it's like I'm Superman and Brixie is like turned into kryptonite or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting weak. Maybe I cried too much today and it's fucking softened me up. What you saying? Guys, what we were seeing here is the death of the influencer. No one wants to feel disconnected from content anymore, and they want real. We're not in a pandemic anymore. I mean, that's a good point. That is a good point, no doubt. It's a shift in what content people want to consume. So views for everyone are down, and people that have made this their job don't know how to navigate. Yeah. Look, I'm not really one to talk because clearly I don't have that big of a fucking channel. And generally with most stuff, I don't play ball either with anything. I don't really do anything, almost anything, to help myself or my channel. I just do what the fuck I want. And some people like me, some people unsubscribe. It is what it is. But other people, yes, it's a completely different story. And I think just from kind of the outside looking in, I think, yes, being authentic is definitely going to be a key part of a lot of stuff. There's a lot of competition. And like I was saying about this the other day, like, it's not like in a bad way, like, oh, we're out there fucking fighting a battle war, but it's a lot of competition. And there's only so much people can watch, in a day. So, And a lot of you already know this because you were bigger than me anyways. You know, like a lot of you got way more followers and this and that than I do. So it's like, I'm not telling any of you anything you don't know, but, I guess it's going to be like, again, who's the more interesting person who can engage you into wanting to listen to, you know what I mean? And the content itself, I don't know, because a lot of the stuff that's like on Instagram, I don't really do. I mean, even the bite-sized rants, like I'll post it and then I just never look at it again, you know, usually. But like, as far as like making stuff on the short form content, whatever, you know, I don't know like what that competition's like how many people like you're really kind of like putting up with. So back to Brixie in a way, like you would think that again, there are these awesome perks about like, you know, being in LAN and stuff. But one of them would be that you're in LAN. And that's why I don't understand. Like, I get it if he really couldn't just take a few sets, do this or that, if it wasn't that big of a deal for some of these other things, like which it shouldn't be. But you would think the exclusive small percentage number of people that get accepted in a LAN, like just that in itself would help out your brand. And especially what Nicole's talking about with like, with now anything can help, you know, give you a little bit of an edge. So yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Nailed it for sure. It's a hobby. Enjoy it. It brings you stress. If it brings you stress, move on, take a break. But there's so much more to life than worrying about plastic bricks. Totally. Very much so. Very, very much so. I mean, again, I feel like I'm in a little bit of a different boat because I take fucking bullshit and trauma and like ball it up and put it on these streams, you know what I mean? But like other than that, yeah, you don't want to like look, whether you're a content creator or just somebody out there that watches content and collects Lego and this and that, if you're falling down a rabbit hole, you know, and it's stressful or and look, these are very complex things to talk about. So it's not easy all the time, you know. You get trapped in the FOMO and this and that. But yeah, if it's causing you stress, anxiety, anything else, it's not worth it for sure. You want to take a break, breathe, refresh, reset. That's why I retired first. Now I make content for fun. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and I've mentioned this before, like about Brit, you know, and I don't know every single detail about Brit's life, you know what I mean? But like, she worked really fucking hard for a long time and like didn't like party or anything. Worked, saved money, like invested, did different things. So now, you know, she can lean back and just enjoy life and again, make content for fun, which generally, even if you're doing it for work, you should do it for fun, but it gets really difficult. That's why I never went full time with my art. There's been a couple times and a few years ago, I teetered on it and I should have pushed it more, but where I was going to just sell my own stuff kind of on the side, which I still do kind of. I've made money off my artwork throughout the years at different times. I've done portraits for people, done portraits of pets for people. I've done some logos here and there periodically when I just have time. But if I did it as a job, it doesn't necessarily become fun anymore. Because instead of me drawing what I want when I want, now I have to draw what you want at this time. And I might not really want to draw that. And then, you know, if I did tattoos or whatever, which was one of the paths I was going down, I was going to be apprentice. Like, yeah, I can be like, no, that's not my style. I don't want to do that tattoo. You know, I don't have to do it if I don't want to make, you know, but I might have to if I want to make money. You know what I mean? So look, the point is you have to try and find that balance, I guess. Then again, I had a cancer scare, so maybe that snapped me out of the wheel. Finding joy, move on. Yeah, I'm. Yeah, I meant to tell you. I'm sorry that I was thinking about you. That I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad that there are other things I've been meaning to tell you as well about. Like I'm sorry for certain other things. I know you've been kind of going through a lot of shit lately, so I'm just glad that didn't happen. I'm glad you're okay with that. But you're right. Look, everybody, I can tell you this right now. God, I keep telling my mom this because we have this huge fucking house, man. Like, this is a big fucking, like, clearly you can only see some of the Lego room. That's how big it is. And my mom lives in this fucking piece of shit trailer in Pensacola, Florida. And I'm like, Mom, like, time is fleeting. Like, you're not getting any younger. I'm not getting any younger. Like, come up here. You don't have to worry about bills. There's all 2 other rooms you could, but like, she won't fucking do it. But I'm just like, yeah, man, time is fleeting. Look, some of you all have kids. There's a bunch of you out there that have kids, young kids. Dude, they're adults before you know it, man. It's fucking scary. It's fucking crazy, man. Yeah, right. I never get tired of steak dinner. Yeah, steak's good. I just had steak the other night, man. It was really good. There are consequences to putting your life on the internet. It's not always bright and sunny. Yeah, I know, right? Totally. I have a hard time using the scalper when it's to do with Lego. It's just how it is. Oh, scalpers. Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole nother topic as well. I again, man, look, it's sometimes like I have a hard time because it's like I have flaws, okay, but there's some stuff I just won't fucking do, man. Not talking about video content, not that stuff, but like the fucking scalping shit. Like with Pokemon cards. I've seen a lot of videos, but more and more have been popping up, right? I just can't, because look, it's fine for adults. I know millennials, they're all about their Pokemon. I think more Gen Xers and older millennials, maybe, or anybody really, but like we're all about some Magic the Gathering, Again, I've also said I'm all about some poker, but kids like Pokemon and Pokemon cards. So I'm just like, dude, I'm just gonna clean all this shit out and like not let any of these kids enjoy this stuff. And not only are you cleaning this shit out because you're not even a fucking fan, like you're just doing it to flip the stuff. And this is where, like I'm always about the free market. I'm always about some capitalism. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, there's got to be some fucking limits to some things, man. Like that shit's not cool at all. I'm waiting for my viral moment. I'm waiting for me to fucking see any of this shit in the fucking store so I can call them all a bunch of pieces of fucking shit. And be like, surprise, say hello, motherfucker. You're getting ready to be on Pure Rant Fury. Fucking, they're like, fuck them kids. What's up, ACOB? What's up, Sean? The right way. Says, I really don't think Lego scalping is a thing. CMFs to a degree when there's an army builder. That's about it. Yeah, because if you go, but yeah, because I remember watching somebody's video about this and they're like, okay, technically it's not scalping, but it's not the same thing as like investing either. There's some sort of like weird middle area, where you're taking advantage of stuff or, I mean, the CMFs is probably the closest example because, dude, there's been a couple series, man, where like I was looking for one, one of the hard to find ones or whatever. And I ain't fucking lying, dude. I'm not even exaggerating. I must have done the scan on hundreds of fucking goddamn set or CMF boxes. I go to one Target, scan the whole fucking thing in the aisle, all of them. Then go to the next aisle, scan all of them. Go to the next one, scan all of them. I'm like, God damn, where is this fucking fig, man? It's like, maybe I should have fucking took down that kid. Maybe he had the fucking one. Partied a little bit. I'm sure you did, Britt. You're a fucking Marine. I'm sure you did some partying. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with having a good time. Let me tell you. Don't threaten me with a good time. What about the thing with Bricklink? People buying up all the Ninjago stuff. Is scalping the wrong word for that? I don't fucking know. At this point, for me, it's not even about calling something scalping. It's just about like, look, are you being a dick? I'm just going to call you a dick. Instead of a scalper, I'm just going to call you a dick. That's the new word, everybody. If you're not sure if they're a scalper or not, but they're doing some bullshit, just call them a fucking dick. And look, if you see him out there in the wild, call him a dick. Just call him a dick. What are they going to do? Punch you? Let them fucking punch you, dude. Just make sure someone films it. Then you got a viral video. They go to jail, and you can maybe sue them. Take them to court. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Like, I don't want anybody to put themselves in situations, honestly, where they get hurt. Really, I don't. I'm not saying to do that. But fuck a duck, man. People need to be called out for shit way more often. You got people running around just fucking acting a goddamn fool. Like no one's ever fucking told them no or said, hey, you're acting like a fucking idiot. And look, people make mistakes. I'm not saying they don't. Now, I think there's a difference between like I made an honest mistake I didn't mean to, and yeah, I had intent when I fucking did that, and now I feel bad for whatever reason. There, again, distinctions on things. But, like, there's just some people that I'm like, what the fuck, man? Sorry. Forgot where we were at. People had 15 years to buy Ninjago. Yeah, true. Oh, man. Look, the craziest thing about what some of the aftermarket prices are is just like anything else that a lot of us that are a little older have seen throughout the years, whether it was with comic books, cards, you know what I mean? Just whatever, right? It's supply and demand. How much is somebody willing to pay for that Darth Revan? And then you start setting like a precedence. Now, yeah, you're going to find some people that sell some shit a little cheaper here and there because maybe they're desperate and want to get rid of it or whatever. You know what I mean? But once somebody's like, yeah, I'm going to sell it for this much. And then somebody's like, okay, So, yeah, scalping is a very weird word to try and call some of this stuff. Maul, what's up, man? How you doing? CMFs and gingerbread, Fortnite battle bus. But let me ask you this. And I know it's been talked about a little bit, some conspiracy theory, tinfoil hat shit. But is it possible Lego, constricts the flow of supply to create higher demand? Let me give you an example. The cadet kid GWP, the cadet kids, you know what I mean? We all thought that shit was sold out. And then all of a sudden, it came back. Somehow, the GWP has returned. How the fuck that happened? They didn't make them again. So, now, again, it's complex, man, because I'm like, well, look, clearly Lego has a stake in even the stuff because it sells on Bricklink, right? But we've all pretty much agreed that they didn't really buy Bricklink to make money. It was more about, analytics, information, stuff like that. What's up, Brick Jedi? How you doing? Good to see you. Very good to see you. Hope you're well. Multiple months here at Bearded. Oh, you're talking about Bearded Bricks. Sean in the house. Yep. If there are buyers, there will be sellers always. Yeah. It's a fundamental part about supply and demand for sure. Ooh. Yeah. I was wondering about that, and I was kind of talking about that a couple Pure Rant Furies ago. Because it seems odd. You know? If it was a slow buildup, or honestly, if the Ninjago market was like that, because clearly when it comes to the aftermarket with IPs and Lego and shit like that, Star Wars is definitely like at the top of the list. And then other stuff trickles down, you know what I mean? But like before, you'd have like what, a few, maybe a handful of like figs from Ninjago that were like really like worth something. I remember I sold some of mine. They didn't sell out. It was a limited time. Yeah, I don't think my brain's able to really contemplate it right now. I feel like it's mush right now because it's been 2.5 hours. I just don't think I can get through the rest of that Brixie video right now. I tried, guys. I tried. I just can't listen to that fucker talk anymore right now. So I don't know. Let me see where we at. 8 minutes. Fuck, 8 minutes in, dude, for a 30-minute fucking video. Dude, this motherfucker. Oh my God. He already made this video. Even if he was more lighthearted on the first one. Like, he already made this video. Then he made another one that's 30 fucking minutes. Like, Brixie is not taking me into consideration with these fucking 30-minute reaction videos, dude. Because it's, if his video is 30 minutes, even with me speeding it up, I got to stop the video here and there. We're talking about shit. I run my fucking mouth. Like, it turns into like a 2-hour fucking goddamn reaction video. I ain't got time for that. I got to go to fucking bed. Not to mention, I cried 3 fucking times today, man. I'm tired. And to be quite honest with you, I think I might be cranky. I might even be a little hangry. I didn't eat much tonight. I've been a fucking goddamn mess, man, for weeks. I've been a fucking goddamn mess. Like, you ever fuck something up and you do something wrong, and it's like you just torture yourself about it nonstop? You just completely just annihilate yourself. I can't seem to get out of that goddamn funk, man. On top of everything else, I'm dealing with this stuff with our dog Xana. So it's like, fuck. I don't know exactly what's going to come out of that. It's like, I feel so bad for her. What do we got here? Yeah, dude. Let me show you guys something. Since I'm like all fucking upset and sad and depressed, on top of being like angry. Look at this face, man. Look at that face. Dude, I love my dog so much. I don't want to jump the gun. I just don't know what's going to happen with her yet, man. But hopefully, it's going to be all right, or I'm going to lose my goddamn fucking shit. So, guys, look. I think that's about all I got tonight. If it's in demand enough, if you guys request it, you really want it, I'll react to the rest of this fucking, I'll react to the rest of this Brixie video. All fucking 21 odd minutes left of it. You know, I like his wife so much more. It'd be great if like he could just have her present this. I think that she would probably just put it across so much more elegantly. I don't know if I'm wrong about that, but I really feel like that. You know what I mean? Peter Brick, oh my God, come on, man. What are you doing, man? Hi, brother, get yourself some Taco Bell and get rid of that hanger. Oh my God. Dude, brother. I would like some Taco Bell, I ain't gonna lie. What are we getting from Taco Bell tonight, everybody? Let's be a little more lighthearted. Fuck the Fury. What's everybody getting from Taco Bell? Unless you don't like Taco Bell. If you think it's shit, then obviously you don't have to answer that. But I personally, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want a fucking Mexican pizza, man. I've really been kind of digging on those things lately. Mexican pizza and 2 Taco Supremes. That's what I'm running right now. Crunch wrap. I know somebody else that loves the fucking crunch wrap. And sub beef for steak. That's what I'm fucking talking about, Brent. Brent is a man of integrity. Look, there ain't nothing wrong with seasoned beef. Nothing wrong with that. Just like there's nothing wrong with a fucking beer. But every once in a while, yeah, I got a little extra money or something. Man, I'm putting some steak on that shit. Dude, steak, I feel sometimes is very, very underrepresented because of fucking chicken or beef. You know, I had this whole thing for a while where I'm like, look, I understand that chicken and dumplings is a thing. But I'm like, why not steak and dumplings? And when I bring it up, everybody thinks I'm talking about fucking Bigfoot. Like they've never fucking thought like to put steak in there instead of fucking chicken. And I'm like, fuck chicken, man. Chicken's fine on some stuff. But let's switch it up. Just like a Taco Bell. You know, seasoned beef is fine. But sometimes, man, I want some chicken. I want some steak. Yeah, man. Fucking steak and dumplings, man. What the fuck is that? Motherfucker, do you know what chicken and dumplings is? Well, take the chicken out and insert fucking steak. And then you got steak and dumplings. That's what fucking steak and dumplings is. I don't get people, man. I don't get people. Like, if you don't want steak in your dumplings instead of chicken, that's fine. But don't look at me like it's like it's the weirdest fucking thing you've ever fucking... Like I'm saying, like, make a peanut butter and fucking mayonnaise sandwich or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck? By the way, back to what I was just talking about here. Peter Brickman, let's do a clip, shall we? If you got a request, let me know. I'll just play whatever. Play a couple until you tell me you want something, man. Dude, I am so fucking feeling some anime right now. Fucking one more. What? That iconic slide. Mwah! God, dude. There's such good anime out there, man. Such good animation. Oh, what we got going on here? Oh, let's continue on with the Taco Bell orders. Baja Fresh. That's about it. Wait, isn't it? That's like one of the Mountain Dew drinks. Bert's like, I'll just get a drink. You guys go ahead and get your food. I'm not a fan of Taco Bell, chicken or steak, to be honest. Well, I can't say who asked you, Ma, because I did ask all of you. It's only like 80 cents more for steak. You can do it on tacos too. Use the app. Yeah, no, God, I'm not about that. Nachos Bel Grande, no sour cream or Brixie. I agree. I don't want Brixie on anything that I get from Taco Bell. Sans Brixie. One of everything. What's going on, Secret Squirrel? It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Even though I'm going to end the stream any fucking second now. God, I'm trying. Steak Chalupa Supreme. That's a good one, man. I'm down with the chalupas and the gorditas. Both very well. I will say the best thing I was having for a long time, but I haven't seen it on our menu anymore, is the steak. I want to say it's like a steak supreme burrito or some shit. It's like a steak burrito. And it's fucking good, man. Some sort of box. Yeah. But I said hi, right? Yeah. Yeah, I said hi. One or two sets out of 1,000 they make each year. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. If they're a oh yeah, I went way back in the chat, my bad. Lego doesn't even sell G-Wangs. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. I kind of want to hear that shit, man. You guys got me wanting to play some music. Take a trip back in the 80s, man. You know what I'm saying? What was that? Wang Chung? Fucking A, man. Watch a little more for Sean. I got you. All right. How much was that? 18 seconds. Fuck. Yeah, that's probably going to give me a copyright. I need some Taco Bell. I need some Taco Bell. I'm hungry. I won't reveal sources. Some of it can be seen on Brooklink. Oh, interesting. If you want to go to bed, just do it. I'll rewatch you. It's all good, man. It's not like this is the first time I said I was going to end the stream and then stream for like fucking hour or 2 hours or whatever more. You know this, man. Oh, Brett, you're the best. Everybody, smash that like button. Smash it hard. Smash it super hard. Yeah, the coordinated stuff. Exactly. Dude, Bearded is a legend. Fucking no question. Crunchwrap. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're talking about Taco Bell. Nacho Grande. I get cheesy gorditas, a couple hard soups, and some weirdo new item for the Colts. Drawn it and Diom's Baja Zero. God. Oh, Sean, I love you so much, but sometimes I feel like I need a decoder ring to understand sometimes what the fuck you're talking about. Luckily, I speak pretty decent Sean. So I'm lucky for that. But yeah, cheesy gorditas. Love it. Baja Blast. You're just drinking too? Seriously? Wait. Come on, guys. Look, if you want, I'll stop at somewhere else for you guys on the way back. I don't know if you guys want some like Mickey D's or some shit. I don't know, maybe we should all just go head over to Five Guys. Do you know they got combos at Five Guys now? We had Five Guys the other day. And normally, like, we'll each just get a burger and like just get a bag of fries because if you ever ate at Five Guys, you know, they just overload you with fucking fries. But now they have combos. It's pretty crazy. What we got here? Hard shell taco, steak quesadilla, nachos with cheese, cinnamon twist, and Nicole's favorite Baja Blast. Dude, Mountain Dew is disgusting. I don't mind saying that. It's fucking absolutely disgusting. Dude, I'd rather fucking drink goddamn motor oil than fucking Mountain Dew. It's just like radioactive. Look, everybody's like, I love Baja Blast. Man, fuck Baja Blast. I'm just kidding. It's all good, man. You know, the sick thing is actually, if I drank some Baja Blast, I'd probably be like, shit, you guys are right. This is actually pretty good. My bad. I take it back. Crispy Cantina tacos are good too. All right, yeah, you're talking about them little fuckers, right? Yeah, I tried some of those not too long ago. And they were good, but they're fucking tiny, man. I can eat those things in like 2 bites. Just saying. You getting hungry, Nicole? You getting hungry? Baja might be the best. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Dr. Pepper is the best soda pop, wherever you're from and you call it. I told you guys about that story when I was in a casino down in Alabama. And I asked the waitress for a soda. And she's like, oh, you must be a Yankee. Well, you want a soda water? I was getting like, what the fuck, man? Like, what century are you fucking living in? I was like, I don't know, a Coke, Pepsi, something of that nature. Fuck, man. Soda water. What do I look like, a fucking savage? God damn. I didn't say, wait, maybe I did say mayo. We were talking about a lot of food. I probably did say mayo. My bad. You can't can the blast. Damn. No Teebs in Australia. Fuck. Teebs. Are you talking about Taco Bell? Are you called Taco Bell Teebs? I feel like that's a stretch, ain't it? Can't you just call it the Bell? Look, if you came to me and you were like, hi, I'm hungry, man. You want to go to the Bell? I'm not going to be like, the fuck is the Bell? What's that place? Oh, man, we're going to Taco Bell. It's a tale as old as time. Dude, somebody told me the other day, man, like, I can't believe Taco Bell's open at 4 in the morning. And I'm like, well, clearly, you're not a night owl or partied or had, like, a late job. Because I used to work third shift at a fucking hospital for a while, man. So we ate lunch at, like, 2 in the morning. So you goddamn right, man. Taco Bell better be open at 4. I'm just saying, man. Just saying. You got to have that sweet nectar from... I'm just saying. Look, back when I did drink soda, which I don't anymore. For obvious reasons. Diabetes. But, like, yeah, I was all about some Dr. Pepper. And I've tried to get adjusted. Well, a long time ago when I first found out about diabetes and stuff, I tried to get adjusted to like the 0 sugar drinks. And the only one I can semi-tolerate is like 0 sugar root beer or 0 sugar ginger ale. Anything else? And can somebody please tell me, because I'm fucking dumb, why do you have so many different fucking like Coke and Pepsis, like 0 sugar, Pepsi Zero, fucking, like, it seems like there's multiple of the same drinks that are like healthy. I'm like, why can't it just be like regular Coke and then you get your sugar-free Coke? Like, what's all this other fucking witchcraft? Facts. Brent has to be from the fountain. Yeah. Yeah. I would go with that. There's something about the fountain drink with the crushed ice, in my opinion. You can't go wrong with that shit, man. I'm just saying. Dude, this is why I need to have Hive streams, not these Xtra Furies right now. Because we'd all be just on here talking about this shit. The $2 double stack tacos is good too. A soft shell, layer of cheese, and what do you say? And then a hard shell, kind of the best way to taco, to be honest. Yeah, that's layers, right? Johnny says, did you all talk the AT-AT or the thirst or any thirst content? Yeah, the AT-AT actually I talked about on Friday. My whole thing was like, because that thing, I could be wrong, but that AT-AT popcorn bucket, I think it's like fucking $80, man. I could be wrong. At the very least, it's $40, but I think it's like $80. And I understand the fucking knee-jerk impulse to want to buy that AT-AT popcorn bucket, because you might be like, Hive, it's an AT-AT popcorn bucket. But what I was ranting about was just how impractical of a fucking popcorn bucket that is. Like, it's one thing if you get a popcorn bucket, it's like Grogu, and you can like take off the top of his head and just pull out popcorn like it's his fucking brains or something. Man, that makes a little more sense, you know? But you got an AT-AT with fucking long ass fucking legs. What are you doing? It's like, does it curl up on your lap? But apparently, I've heard the popcorn bucket's been quite the fad. A lot of people have been collecting that shit. So, yeah, I guess good for them. What you talking about? Remember the penny game that Taco Bell used to have in the 90s? Dude! I feel like, if I remember correctly, wasn't it like in the plastic container and had like water in it? Or maybe it didn't have water, but it just like went down. Yeah, I remember so many things, man, back in the day. Right? But I'll probably have to spend 2 hours and talk about. Yeah, that's good stuff. Put Brixie's face on a $2 coin. Man, fuck Brixie, man. You know what bugs me about that? Because I'm pissed off about that shit, and it didn't even fucking happen to me. That just triggers like bad fucking memories, man. See, my boy Brent, he's a much nicer fellow than I am. He's way more forgiving. Like, he was being all nice and shit to Brixie. And that's fine, man. You know? But not me. I didn't really have anywhere else to go with that. I'm just saying. Fuck Brixie. Wait, I'm gonna see if I can find one on eBay. Ooh, hang on. Teebs is always. Wait, eBay. I don't know if they're out yet. Wait, what are you saying, Brent? Teebs is always rolling out fun new menu items. Yeah, it's. They are doing a lot of different shit constantly. Like, when we go through the drive-thru, like, it's always AI now. Like, they experimented with it for a little while, and now it's always AI. Dude, it's crazy. Brent listens to the menu. Ultra, what's up, man? How you doing? Just sitting here shooting the shit with all of you. Love talking to you guys. I know my Teebs. Bell's always got heaters. Yep, Dr. Pepper. Dude, my buddy's been trying to quit Dr. Pepper for a while. Because that's like all he drinks. I don't blame him. It's fucking good as hell. But he just can't seem to kick it. He just can't seem to kick it. Chat, the Hive is against you on Baja. Baja is a top tier fountain beverage, man. Fucking. Hold on a second. Give me a second. What is a song that expresses the most hatred I could possibly summon?
For expressing intense hatred,
Ooh.
you might find what you're looking for in heavy metal, deathcore, and hardcore music. These genres often feature aggressive vocals and powerful instrumentation.
Okay, let's try this one. Hold on a minute. This sounds like a good one. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Oh, this sounds like a great song. Oh, dude. You kidding me? Fuck Baja. Oh man, did you hear that little ding? Fucking, that drummer was awesome. Whew. What is wrong with you guys? How the chat is against you? Well, it wouldn't be the first time. God. Don't make me pull out fucking Whore to a Chainsaw again by Thy Art is Murder. That's some good shit, man. That's the kind of song you play for your mama. Is Del Taco good? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm so sorry. Regular Coke from a can, crispy. That's like with beer. I really don't like drinking beer out of a can. I don't care how fucking cold it is. But a fucking glass bottle, that's where it's at, baby. Dude, I don't even like beer that much. But on a fucking hot day, you give me an ice cold beer, I got to pretty much drink the whole thing right away. Because if it gets, it's like milk. I can't drink milk even like regular kind of cold. I got to have that bitch like really cold. As soon as milk gets into like this right below cold temperature, like not good. But a Coke, that's a different story. A Coke from an ice cold can is some good shit. Return of Beware Mouse. God damn, it's a long fucking name, man. Couldn't it just be like Mouse? Hello, want some new stuff? Mind blowing. What, like drugs? Are you selling drugs? Man, inflation has gotten bad. That song made me want a Baja. Yeah. Honestly, I can kind of understand that. Baja's so death metal. Because it's extreme. It's fucking extreme. Give me that Baja. Mountain Dew. You guys, I feel like most normal people would be like, that music is scaring me. Just like that Baja. Like even the shit you guys drink is dangerous. Glass bottle beer is pretty damn good, but I do love a good draft. Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't like beer. So I have to drink it ice cold, and I have to drink it pretty fast. Which is great, like at parties, man. I get drunk super fucking quick, you know. But if I'm going to go out drinking, which I don't do very often because I'm a lightweight, it's crazy too. Because tolerance, like, look, your size matters, but tolerance is everything. So, Brent, you know, well, a bunch of you, you've met me in real life. I'm a fairly tall guy, I'm not as tall as everybody, but yeah, I stand up straight. I'm 6'2", basically roughly about 190. And you give me like a couple beers and I'm like, woo, wee, come give me a hug, man. What's up? A roommate I had for a long time, or a long time ago for a while, but her awesome chick, man. Fucking badass. Dude, she was like maybe 5 feet tall. I don't know. She couldn't have been more than fucking 80 pounds fucking soaking wet. Dude, she can drink my fucking ass under the table. Easy. She'd throw back shots of fucking like Jägermeister. Dude, and one night, like we went to this fucking concert. I saw her fucking throw down, I swear to God, it had to have been 10 to 12 fucking shots of Jaeger. I'm good with like 4. And I'm fucking pretty fucking drunk after 4. I can't believe how much that girl fucking drank, man. I put ice in my milk. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I will put ice in my milk. Now, again, Gotta drink it kind of fast. Not as fast as like beer in that way, but like because I gotta have ice cold milk, but I don't want the ice to fucking melt, and then I got watered down milk because that's not great. Mexican Coke in a bottle is top tier. What? What do they? What's different about theirs? Is it like across the pond where they like have like real sugar or something in their cookies? I don't know. I can't remember what it was. I never understand what the fuck they're saying. They're always saying shit like garage. Fucking, they don't call a cookie. They call it a fucking biscuit. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys, man? So the whole chat has diabetes. I don't know. I do. I was getting flamed for talking about ice in my milk like 3 years ago on ACOB. Well, do I got to bring that shit up, Brent? Because I'll fucking put my goddamn heels on the ground about that. Like, what was the complaint? Why would anybody care if you put ice in your fucking milk? You're like, what? You want my balls in your fucking mouth instead? What do you want? Let's go to another song by Thy Art Is Murder. What else they got going on? Hold on a minute. Let's take a look. Reign of Darkness, Holy War, Puppet Master, Slaves Beyond the Purest Strain of Hate. Ooh, the Purest Strain of Hate. That sounds nice. Oh. Dude, tell me that wouldn't be a good song for Lego. Anyways, ice and chocolate milk is good too. Yeah, man. Yeah, fuck it. It's milk. Yeah, it don't matter. Iced chocolate milk is the only way. Well, I mean, the only way is a bold statement. I mean, you're really kind of putting yourself into a corner there. I also prefer a warm brownie. But that's just me. Damn it. I should have been like, I prefer a warm cherry pie. Damn it. Too late. Give me a slice of chocolate cake and some milk on ice. Good night. Man, you guys are really making me fucking hungry now. Brick World, Chicago. What's going on, Mark? Oh, you're live now? I thought I hadn't refreshed my screen. I'm live for a couple more minutes. Fucking 3 hours. I said I was going to have a 2-hour stream. I got to work tomorrow, man. What the hell's wrong with me? Mark, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. What are you saying, Brent? Shit. Brownies or chocolate chip cookies fresh from the oven. Dude, if you give me a chocolate chip cookie and that bitch ain't soft batch, all right, I'm not really going to smack you. But I'm going to like fucking just project an image of me slapping you. So just slapping the cookie, that hard ass fucking hockey puck piece of shit cookie out of your hand. Same thing goes with brownies. I don't want a hard brownie either. That shit's got to be fucking soft and moist and warm. I can't stand the flavor of fake sugar and diet sodas and cakes. Yeah. Dude, you get that fake chocolate. I forget what it's called. But it'll make you fart all night. You don't want that. Trust me. It's no good. Sugar cane Coke. Ooh. That sounds nice. That sounds really nice. Get out of here. I love high fructose. You do not. Oh, wait. Actually, maybe we all kind of do. Okay, we're going to move past that. Cookies and milk. I'll get a room. I just played. Aunt Jemima was my thing. Me too. And you know what? I wanted to say for some really clever marketing, I always loved the bottle as well. I just thought the bottle was great. But what else you guys saying out there? Cookie Monster music. I can't even remember. Does Cookie Monster have music? Should we switch it up? Or are you just saying that it sounded like Cookie Monster? One, two, three. Cookie. Killing Season. What's that one? I'm gonna have to Let's go back to these guys, man. It's pretty hardcore shit. I'm not a big milk. What? I'm not a big milk alcohol guy, but it's all right. Oh, you guys talking about like like Kahlua milk kind of shit? Is that what you mean? Or like Bailey's? Is that what it's called? Bailey's? That's the reason why Trump spoke about banning corn syrup from his Diet Coke. Laxative chocolate. God. Yeah. If you love ice in your chocolate milk, you have to try a proper Mexican chocolate milk. Well, what's a proper Mexican chocolate milk, Oaktown? Don't leave us hanging. Carob. I feel like it's a different name. Hold on a minute. What is fake chocolate called? It's legally labeled as compound chocolate.
Fake chocolate is labeled as compound chocolate, chocolate flavored coating, or candy. It uses vegetable oils instead of cocoa butter. Look for terms like chocolatey or chocolate flavor and brands like Palmer Holiday Shapes. Check the ingredients.
Stop
if
talking.
Vegetable oil comes before cocoa butter, it's likely fake chocolate.
I can't get it to shut up. Oh, there he goes. Okay. But yes, here we go. Carob, a plant-based caffeine-free alternative. Wouldn't it be alternate? A caffeine-free alternate. Oh, it's alternative. My bad. A plant-based caffeine-free alternative often used in place of chocolate. Isn't it weird that you get anything like plant-based, like it tastes like chocolate? I feel like we should go back to that Die Art is Murder. You guys want to hear something different? What do you guys want to hear? You want to hear some Aaliyah? We go from some death metal to some Aaliyah. Fuck. That's how we do that shit, man. We don't care. We do what we want. Anyways. What are you guys talking about? You know what's really fucking good? And you know what? I'll say it's better than any goddamn dessert we fucking talked about. Chocolate mousse. When I worked at this fine dining restaurant, I worked prep. So I made like a lot of salads and prepped a lot of shit. But I also made all the fucking desserts. So I used to make this chocolate mousse all the time. And like, I'd make a little bit extra. So like, I'd go ahead and make all the desserts. And then there'd be like a bunch of that chocolate mousse left, man. I just fucking squeeze that shit into a fucking bowl and just be like, it's no wonder I got fucking diabetes. Chocolate mousse, baby. And you know what? I got to tell you, the second best thing is chocolate ice cream cake. Or really almost any ice cream cake. I fucking love ice cream cake, man. That is the fucking shit. Oreos and milk. Yeah, I don't hate Oreos, but they weren't like a big thing for me. Hot take, I do not like cookies. They make me gag. I feel like that could definitely be a hot take. I get it. So my kid doesn't like cake. Ice cream's cool. I'm pretty sure pie's all right. I'm pretty sure cookies are okay, but for some reason that kid don't like cake. I remember defending her one time because somebody was like, I know they're just joking around. They're like, how come some kid don't like cake? I'm like, motherfucker. Wait, you like everything? Huh? What? Yeah. Dude, I almost beat somebody up at Walmart one time. Me and my kid were in line at the register, right? And this fucking... I'm trying to make sure I use the right words, but let's just say this creepy fucking guy. Just the whole fucking thing. He's just a creepy looking fucking dude, man. Here, let me take fucking Nicole's comment off the fucking screen. Anyways, I was handing something to Niall, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but I said basically something like, no, like, here you go, pumpkin. Because that was like always my nickname when she was growing up, you know, pumpkin pie. I always called her pumpkin pie. Or pumpkin. And then this fuck said something or whatever, but he called her pumpkin. Dude. And like, I apologized to Niall afterwards because, you know, I didn't embarrass her, but I didn't want her to think I was like going to just fucking throw her down in Walmart or something. But yeah, man, I almost fucking beat this dude's ass. I'm like, who the fuck are you calling her pumpkin, man? Like, you don't know her. Like, what the fuck? Dude, I was fucking pissed. I don't know exactly why I thought about that. Or as a milk, right? Oh, yeah. Don't like cookies. Oh, because I was talking about Niall doesn't like cake. Always dry. You guys got to get that soft batch. Or get a fucking glass of milk. Banana pudding. I forgot about some banana pudding. That's good shit. You know what else is really good? Creme brulee. That's good stuff. Creme brulee. I want some creme brulee. Some creme brulee and some chocolate mousse. That's what I want. Way better than what you call pudding. Pudding's good too. I don't know about custard. Custard's a little too tart, I think, for me. Dude, my dad used to like just buy a can of fucking frosting. And he would just eat the fucking frosting. Like he'd get a spoon and just eat the frosting. I would remove it from my cake every time. Maybe that's why she don't like cake. Because she don't like the frosting. And if you think about it, cake is really, unless you like make some specific cake, but cake's really dry too. Generally. Yeah, creme brulee, man. Good shit. What do you keep talking about? Tiramisu? Okay. God damn it, man. I feel like I'm learning too much shit tonight. Tiramisu. I'm probably saying that wrong too. Ooh. That looks fucking good. You guys want to see what that shit is? Yummy. That looks hella good. And fuck you guys for making me so goddamn hungry tonight. Pumpkin belongs in soup, not in pie. For me, pumpkin pie is kind of like key lime pie. I don't hate it, but I don't really like it. So I can have it once in a while. But yeah, I can't have too much of it. Oh, yeah. A warm apple pie is good. Oh, man, it's so good. Also, I remember my grandma used to make strawberry rhubarb pie. That was really good as well. Yeah. Ooh, Rice Krispie treats. That's a good one. Yeah, dude, I think I have tried it, but I think I tried like some pretty basic bitch ones, man. I don't think they were really like done nicely. I think they were just like, because I'm pretty sure I had it like a buffet one time or some shit. Funnel cake. Ooh, funnel cake. How do you guys feel about cotton candy? Like, I got mixed emotions about cotton candy, man, because you know the way it dissolves so fucking fast. It's like fucking eating flash paper. This side of the planet, a pie has beef and gravy. Ooh, yeah. Well, usually we call that like a pot pie over here. Pavlova. Hold on, I want to find out what that is too. Oh, there we go. Oh shit. Aussie Adams. That fucking looks good as fuck, dude. Look at that one. Oh, focus. Oh man, it's because my fucking phone is so bright. Hold on. There, you can probably see it now. Yeah, there you go. Good stuff. Ooh, that looks really good. That looks like some shit they ate back in like the Victorian days. Yeah, man, that's really good. Cheesecake. I got burnt out on cheesecake. And I think I'd be all right if I had one now. It's been quite a while, but like, I don't know, man. I was on like this cheesecake fix for a good while. And then I was just like, okay, I'm cheesecaked out. Chocolate lava cake. That's another good one. Dude, all right, look, beer. You're pulling me out of the desserts with this beef and cheese and bacon. And I love beef, cheese, and bacon. But I'm like, God, I'm on a dessert kind of kick right now. I broke up with someone because he wanted to share fried dough. I was like, no, I work alone, man. Fried dough. That is something I haven't thought about in a long time. My ex-wife used to make that. And dude, because she called them like homemade donuts, but they were just like whatever she put in it, you know, to make them taste sweet or whatever. But it was just dough. And then she just cook it in a fryer. But my fucking God, dude. Those were so good. And I haven't had them since then. Oh, man. That's some crazy shit. Crepes. That's another good one. And crepes, you can go either way. So Bearded Brickman, you know, he can have some beef and shit in his crepes. I'm over here having some fucking strawberries and whatever else tastes sweet. Put chocolate flake on top of the strawberries. Yum. Yep. Warm ass cinnamon roll. That's another good one, but it's got to be fucking warm, dude. Because if there's one thing I can't stand is a non-warm fucking hard, like a bony ass fucking goddamn cinnamon roll, dude. Like nobody got time for that shit. Gotta have that passion fruit drizzle on top. Yeah. Oh, good stuff. Cheesecake. Yeah, you guys have the cheesecake. I need it from the carnival. Ah. Yeah. That cinnamon roll, right? Dude, if you get a good, like soft, warm cinnamon roll with that fucking glaze on top, you know, you just take like little pieces of it off. Like, look, I'm a savage. I'll eat it with my hands, but goddamn, you know, it's like fucking get your hands sticking shit. So a lot of times, man, if I can help it, I like to have a little fork. If I can get a little plastic fork, man, just kind of fucking eat that shit like that. But fuck. Man, you guys fucking killing me here right now, man. Does the chat have the munchies? Maybe. Maybe. Dude, next time I have waffles, I'm having Belgian waffles or I'm not having waffles. I've been eating fucking some basic bitch fucking waffles for a long time and it's fine. But just like we were talking about with subbing with some steak once in a while or whatever, like I need some Belgian waffles, man. Just like if next time I have French toast, I gotta have it with Texas toast. Sorry, man. That generic fucking bread from fucking Walmart isn't gonna work for me right now. I need some Texas toast. I'm eating Cinnabon right now. Well, isn't that Cinnabon just lucky? I want strawberry crepes. Yeah, good stuff. The 4 a.m. IHOP. I gotta tell you, I was gonna challenge you on this, but you know what? I think I could go for some IHOP. Because I was gonna say like either some Waffle House or some Denny's, but it's been a really long time since I've been to IHOP. Some international house of pancakes, man. That's what I'm talking about. How about some breakfast in Chicago? Probably the best place to ever eat breakfast. You guys, I'm tired. What's the name of that restaurant again? It's got a name. It's very fucking easy to remember, but apparently, again, my brain is mush. Brick Road 26 for him. I have run. Yeah, man. You let me know. Shit, I'll have my truck. I can fuck drive some of us there. You just tell me. Let me know. Wild berries. Yes. Fuck. Fuck my face, dude. I want some wild berries. Shit, wild berries can fuck my face. Fuck my face right into the fucking sunset, man. I fell asleep at Denny's in Vegas. It's too fucking funny. Yeah, wild berries. There's an IHOP close to the Rennie. Really? I don't even. We ate at one place one night, but I think it was Denny's. I'm pretty sure we ate at Denny's. Because I don't remember eating at IHOP. But then again, I could have forgot. Wild berries. Yes, you are correct. Wild berries. And it's pretty wild because sometimes, man, depending on the day and what time you get there, you can get right in, like barely any wait at all. And then sometimes, yeah, you got to like wait a little while. Go to Waffle House for the experience. Yeah, when I want to like brush up on my fighting skills, I'm all like, yeah, it's the best place. Fucking throw a chair and eat some fucking waffles. How much God loves me. You better have the Holy Spirit when you go to Waffle House, man. Teebs is one of my favorite Seanisms. My favorite, and probably always will be my favorite, is the Rennie. Because, yeah, it just kind of rolls right off the tongue. The Rennie. Good stuff. Waffle House is like a dinner movie. Yeah. All right, guys. You guys are fucking killing me, man. I got to go to bed. I gotta go to bed. I will say this. Probably Saturday night, because I haven't figured out a good time. I don't know if it'll be completely random or not. But probably Saturday night, maybe Sunday. I don't know. I'm going to have a Hive stream. So if anyone wants to jump on, they're more than welcome. You just got to let me know. I'll meet you at the Rennie. Sean's flip-flops. Yeah. Fucking flip-flops. Flippy floppies. Yeah, you hear Sean's flip-flops, it's, yeah, right. All right, you guys, stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And, yeah, don't take any wooden nickels. Peace out.